especially with a passion for mixed media. At Stamps Away we create a lot of MDF products because we have laser cutters and router cutters. We also create our own stencils and masks. We try and make everything we can in-house so that you've got all the materials you need to create your projects. If you're watching a show with me on Hochanda, you'll expect to see lots of different techniques, lots of ways of using the products that we produce, and it's all very much mixed media, so pretty much anything goes. So I hope you won't miss the shows on Hochanda with Stamps Away.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 888 888. So don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Well, it is a very happy hour here at Hochanda for the next hour because we have got Fabric Freedom happy hour, which means that Fabric Freedom is a fabulous company that we have got lots of beautiful fabrics, different types of like poplins and different types of quilting weights and things like that. Sorry, I'm making it into a model, but actually, of course, the happy hour means that those amazing deals will last only until the end of the hour. So as soon as you see something that you like, you should check out, because there is no warranty that the stocks will last. The prices will, but no, if you want it, you need to check it out. Right, we are going to start with Perfect Occasion set of 5 beautiful 100% cotton fabrics. I would say this is more of a, just so you have an idea, quilting weight of fabric. So it is not, it's a medium weight of beautiful cotton. Now in here you are getting 5 of those ones, and you are getting ½ meter, of course, and by 1, well, basically it's ½ meters of the beautiful fabric. Now with in this collection, what you are getting, of course, is the farmyard. You are getting blender fabric. I think this is more of a blender fabric, but then you have got here the feature one that you can see there. Let me put it, well, how can I put it? Don't tell Matt that I changed the order, but you can see it here, that you can see the cows, the tractor, the look how fun that one, and then the look at the cockerel, and then of course look at the sheep and so much more. Then you have got, of course, like little bottles of milk in here, that pattern that repeats, and of course you have got in here the pears as well. And then obviously you can do a lot of different things. You can do bags in here, you can do quilts, you can do patchwork, you can do piecing as well. English paper piecing, that's what I mean. Now, if you wanted to go for this one, you have got a £13 saving. You are just paying £16.99. 881155 is your item number. Then we have got, oh, I love this one. This is poplin, so it's a slightly thinner weight than a the other quilting weight. It is incredibly smooth. Of course, you features the deep-sea florals in here. Now, of course, in this one you are getting 3 of them. The beautiful coordinating designs, but with the beautiful red dots in there as well. Now, it has got, it's the deep-sea floral, but of course you are actually getting more here. You are getting 110 centimeters by 112 centimeters, which means basically you're getting a meter of each, over a meter of each. £16.99 is your price, saving £15.98. I mean, it's almost half price, isn't it? So it is fabulous, and this makes a beautiful blender as well for our backing or some project, because you are getting a meter of each of those fabrics. Then we go into quilting weight here. Now again, oh, I love these ones. I love. It features the beautiful reds, and look at that feature fabric with those square rectangles in here. You can patchwork those ones. Maybe put some fuser web in the back of it and then iron onto your projects. Maybe you have got like I think this would be really amazing on a black dress that is a little bit maybe worse for wear, and you want to jazz it up. What about using those ones patchworks, like little patches around it and then zigzag sew around them? You have got lots of different possibilities as well. I love the colorways with that neutral grays and those warm crimsons allow it to go both genders, like masculine and feminine. Having the hot air balloons, I think hot air balloons are very romantic, aren't they? Kind of going into it would be a really nice way of proposing. I'm not sure why I'm saying that. Maybe I want the boyfriend of somebody who was at the gallery to propose to her. That's my way of saying that. Anyway, I'm just an old romantic. I want to match everybody. Then we have got, of course, Louis. You should have seen. It's just so funny. The floor manager. He just walked in. I'm going like, what did you just said? So you will have got here. You can see that in here. I'm gonna just say it. Okay, our lovely director Hannah, and we have got the tag. They're together. So I want everybody to have amazing parties, amazing weddings. So I can go to a wedding and just like that. No, definitely not that. Anyway. Sorry, they were taking, I was all going like, now that I'm a little bit older, these youngsters, I want them to get married and go to a wedding. And, take it wrong, and they twist my words, and they do. Anyway, going back to a happy hour. Can I grab something that has fallen down? I'm not grabbing anyone. I'm grabbing a piece of fabric, in case you are wondering. You naughty! The producer is making me go into all the trouble. Yeah, there are a lot of naughty directors, let's just say it there. £19.99 is the price, of course, and you are getting half meters, 5 of them. Look at that saving of £32. It's worth going for it. £19.99. 378272. The floor manager, very young, very, very young. She's looking at me like, grow up, Paula. Never stop growing up, a long time ago. Anyway, because it says a happy hour, we have to have a happy hour, with a little bit of fun. We have got 2 options for the Zoom fabric. We have got either the lime or the blue option. Now you are getting 6 half meters in here. Again, automatically when I see of course, a child's room, maybe a play mat, maybe for Harvey. Harvey is our producer, little, because he has got one little that is a little bit bigger, which is Charlie. But it could be for Harvey or for Charlie, a little play mat or a card, a blanket or something like this. So you could, and I love that you have got more of the smaller patterns like the arrows and of course the hexagons as well. And then you have got in here the little roads as well. Look at that. Look at that. It's just so cute, isn't it? It's like, like, ooh, they're going away. I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh. I mean, other maybe some of them cars to have different sounds. I don't know. I do apologize. Maybe Leona's car is electric and she makes like a zzz, but the mine has got a little bit of more power and it just goes a little bit stronger. Anyway, moving on. Shall we go into the sky with the clouds and the beautiful helicopters, and then maybe our floor manager should propose to his girlfriend in a helicopter ride. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, he actually prefers to take her out in a very expensive car, go to a really romantic place and propose there. And then that could be an option. Remember that you have got the lime option or the blue option to go for. The same patterns, but again, feature fabrics with a more focal point. Think about patchworking on them as well. And then you have got the little elements in there. Now, £29.99 with a saving of £30 makes them better than half price. Remember, option the blue, blue is that one, and or the lime, 719 at 275. Everybody's laughing at me today, so if you're at home laughing at me, I don't mind. And you know what? Welcome to the club. I laugh at myself sometimes as well. Now, this is Lottie's favorite, our producer Lottie. Now here you are getting 2 meters, and this is brushed cotton. Now I'll say something, even now that the weather is nice and warmer, you know, when on the evenings and you want to have like maybe going outside in the patio or or just in the windows, and you want something that feels nice and warm, that is what a brushed cotton fabric will give you, that softness from the cotton, but that warmness from the brushness of it. It has been some fibers that have been brushed and brushed, so it kind of comes away a little bit, so it has got that softness into it. Of course, it has got that Delft inspired ceramic florals in here, and having 2 meters by 44 inches from selvage to selvage, you can see in here like that is a lot. Now, ooh, £10. Now I'm thinking that works at £5 a meter. Also, backing of quilts. Now this, can you imagine? The back of a quilt has to touch your skin, or it will touch it, or it has to be that kind of warmth, and you want to have to cuddle underneath maybe the end of the. I just want, yeah. Shall I say what you said, producer? Say that I need a cuddle. An email in. I need a, yeah. They said email in if you want. If you offer a cuddle to Paula, but just don't. Just don't. Social distancing and things like that. I cannot deliver cuddles, which I miss them very much, I must say. But this is what you can have. You may be like me and have to just the cuddles from the cat. Maybe that's it. However, maybe you are a crazy cat lady like myself. I need this, so I can cuddle myself in there. I'm sure that nobody's as crazy as I am. So, but it is beautiful, and of course that all is in the setting. Just please do not mean to upset anybody, and I'm just making fun of myself. That's what I'm doing here. But what I love about this fabric, it generally is the softness, the warmness that it gives you, and having 2 meters by 44 inches means that you have got the perfect backing for a quilt, a sofa quilt, something that you can wrap yourself up. You don't even need to do a proper quilt with this. You can make it automatically into a little blanket. £10 for 2 meters is a fabulous price. 198513, and it feels nice and soft, and you automatically want to touch it and feel the cuddle and warmth from it. Nearly 20% of the stock has already gone, so grab yours by checking out those baskets. Remember, the happy hour deals, yes, they should last for the hour. You should have that discount. However, if they are sold out, there's no discount left because there's no fabric left. So do check out those baskets as soon as you're making those baskets. Now this one you have been shopping ahead for it, and it's absolutely stunning. I love, if you like something a little bit more vintagey, if you're a fan of Tim Holtz, this is perfectly for that. Think about maybe your craft room. If you have got a craft room steampunk inspired, or if you have got maybe I also think this is for maybe a dining room. Again, it's very, very beautiful. Again, you know, I'm seeing here a very romantic theme, but in a vintage theme as well. 100% cotton. I think this is a little bit more heavyweight than a quilting weight, but it still would, I'm pretty sure you could quilt with this, but it feels more, not quite, I don't think it's the heaviest of canvases, but it is a canvas weight, if you know what I mean. It's nice, soft canvas. That's the way that I to describe that. Think also about making cushions for outdoors as well. That would look amazing. And there are products out there like the oilcloth, a liquid that you can put it in, and it will be water repellent as well. So for your garden furniture, this would be amazing. Chairs, upholstery, and you know, it's a medium weight canvas, so that's the best way to describe it. Now, if you want to go for it, 013164 is your item number. $9.99 is your price. This is very popular as well. This one is brushed cotton, the mermaid one, and you can see the name, you can see the scales of the, if I put it upside down, you will see it more as the mermaid's, you know, the mermaid's sail. Can you see it like that? Oh, I like that. Also looks like Leone has got a like a sparkly dress with, and that looks like little massive, you know, sequins. Exactly. Thank you, producer Lotte, for that. Now here you are getting 2 meters of that. Again, perfect backing of quilts. And backing of quilts, they don't have to be necessarily matching the colors, but it needs to be also beautiful as well. £10 for 2 meters by 44 inches, and you're saving £12 in there. Right, so if you want to go for it, remember the prices and the discounts should be until the end of the hour or until the stock. Now, I'm talking about the stock going very quickly. The next item is already 40% of the stock already gone. Now, this one is hand-woven cotton checks and stripes. It's a charm pack. Now, this one you're getting 32 squares in total. What it is that a charm pack, you say, well, it's 5 inches square. Now, if you are new to patchwork, what it means is that you can grab them and start sewing them together quickly and easily, and then that's the perfect. You don't have to cut them, and you will create patchwork pieces or piecing very quickly and easily. However, there is a ways also that you can use them for other things. There are lots of different projects. There is lots of, for instance, you can sew 9 together and then do 9 patch. Disappearing in 9 patch. My words are not in the right order, are they? By the way, Lottie, that laugh sounded very evil. Well, I'm like, oh, she's got it in the wrong. Yeah, it's me. It's me. Apparently, it's my fault. Everything is my fault. I do, sorry. Now here, I love it. Now our Lottie has been sewing as well, and she has made a beautiful, how you call it? No, not a baby girl. A little kind of a dress for her niece, I think. And she's made a blanket, a teething blanket as well. So see, but if you want to do some piecing together to start, I recommend going for charm packs like this, the 5 inches, because you know everything will match. It will be the same quality, it will be the same color range. So you don't have to think too much, oh, does this work with this, does not. That everything will work really well. If you want to go for this one, 811-652. $9.99, and it's such a fabulous price as well. And the fact that it has got that natural theme, you know, home. Oh, Lottie likes this one. And you, Hannah, which one you want to go for? Which ones? You are getting all 3. You are not choosing. So you are getting 3 pieces of a meter, but over a meter, 110 centimeters, which a meter is 100. So you're getting 10 centimeters extra of that beautiful, maybe the hot pink, the rich red, and the deep purple. I think this is Lottie, vibrant pink. Passionate red, that's me, and then deep purple, that is, of course, Hannah, singing the 3 flowers. Yeah, she said she's agreeing with me. 478812 is your item number. Remember, it's a poplin, so it's that nice weight. It's not, I would say, it's when you look at them, it's like lawn is a little bit finer. Then you have got poplin. So that's where the shirts, the gentleman's shirts, that usually is made out of poplin. And then you have got finer weave, even weave, but single weave, but I think it's single weave, but it's absolutely gorgeous and soft. So for dressmaking, they are absolutely perfect, and being 100% cotton means that it's very breathable. So a skirt out of this, that would be amazing. A dress, summer dress, like, you know, and you can of course multi-order, but if you multi-order, you still have got that saving, and you will qualify for, of course, for spring savers, which means that you make any purchases right now, you automatically will get credited £5 at midnight. So you can spend it tomorrow, and you can do that until Tuesday. And then we have got nautical. Now I like a little bit of nautical. I love the reds, of course, and the blues and the navy blues. Now this is a bacon mix, so you choose whichever two you prefer. Now 100% cotton as well, and you are getting a meter. Now I'm so little that I cannot really expand it very little, but you can still see that this is a full meter that you are getting here. Now the quality of this cotton, I would say it's a quilting weight, but it's a really soft, beautiful touch. And one of the things that I'm sure at home, you know, that fabric is all about the touch. It's all about beautiful patterns that you enjoy handling the fabric. Look at that. Look how beautiful. It's very, very beautiful fabric in there, and the richness of the color and the pattern. And I love how this makes a really nice blend of fabric or a feature fabric, depending on how you highlight it. Now you can make, of course, wash bags out of this, you know, shopping bags, you know, like the you know, everyday shopping bags. What about making little cushions? Or if you have, you could make curtains even, because that is not, you know, not too thin that it wouldn't work as a curtain. I love that. And if you have got maybe, well, some people have got their caravan, or, you know, or even a sailboat or something like that, that would be lovely to create maybe cushions for that as well. Now remember that you have got these different options. You choose whichever two. £12.99 is your price, and saving £4. 146,538. Now we have got 5 quarters as well that we don't have in the studio, but you can see them here. So you have got 6 of those 5 quarters. That is a poplin, so probably around, you know, that nice weight of a gentleman's shirt. That's the best way to describe it. £10.99 is your price for them. And of course you have got sales away. Your item number is 106778. And then of course we have got 7-day savers. The 7-day savers, we have got that leopard print fleece fabric, a 50 by 50 centimeters square. Now that I love, because I'm thinking immediately, you know, to create not so projects like a cushion cover, but you also can do it like maybe a pet's bed. Maybe you want to use it as a stuffing. Maybe you want to sew it all together, and because you are getting 24 of a half a meter, then we are saying you can create a 6 square meters. Now 247,596. Now we also have got, of course, another 7-day savers, which are the snaps, 200 pieces in total, and the colors may vary. They are $9.99, and you can see them, all the colors in there, 099148. And then we have got some yarn. And that beautiful yarn in those kind of summery colors in there with this gorgeous, I call it mango, I call it the sky, I call it watermelon, and I call it the other one candy floss. That's sort of the colors, because yes, reds, there's lots of different types of that. Is rich red. And £19.99 is your price, with you're saving £22. 907678 is your item number. Now of course every item I give you also the you know, the P&P has got added about. However, here at Hochanda there is a way to not have to pay individual P&P, and here is Janice to tell you more about it.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings-on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have. Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 888 So, don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
And yes, it makes sense, because £6.97, that means that you don't have to think, oh, you know, and kind of just, it's the price that you get there. And for instance, in items like the one-day special or sometimes, you know, the accompanying ones, you get even a further discount. So it's really worth going for it. Now, of course, we have got Hayley Smith on the phone, I believe. Hello, Hayley.
Hello, Paula.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I noticed that they've kind of constructed you a new bench.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hope that it doesn't fall apart. I'm holding tight just in case. No, this looks much. That's solid. Anyway. We have got from Perfect Occasions the set of 5 of the 100% cotton farmyard. Now, this is quilting weight, I think, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So, although it's known as a Fabric Freedom Happy Hour, there are kind of two sides to Fabric Freedom. And Fabric Freedom do a lot of the quilting collections, and then Perfect Occasions do a lot of the kind of other fabrics like the poplins and things that you do. So, and all the quilt sets that you've got there are all quilting weight cotton. So they're a nice weight and really good options where you're getting half a metre of each. So you've got essentially, you know, something that's ready to go as a project there.
Yeah, they are really, and I like they have got like a childhood sort of theme, but also retro undertones by the colours that they have.
Yeah, the farmyard one's quite retro, and the other kind of the way that they design their collections is very specific. They always come out with a feature fabric. Yeah. That's the one that's going to have the biggest print on. It's going to have all the elements on there that you'll see echoed throughout the other fabrics.
Look at that, that is gorgeous. Now, if you want to go at home for this happy hour deal, remember the prices will go up at the end of the hour. To make the most of that £13 saving, do check out your baskets now. £16.99 is your price, 881155 is your item number. My favorite, I have got 3 or 4 favorites, but this is one of them, is the beautiful poplin fabrics with the ditzy florals that you are getting over a meter of each of those gorgeous colors. We have got them in a beautiful gray, kind of warm yellow, sort of mossy, mustardy color, and then a pink.
It's like a soft gold, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
soft gold, yeah.
And that's a really nice kind of catch-all collection. So if you're looking to just stash build and you're not got a project in mind yet, that's a really good one to go for because it will go with so many things.
It is absolutely stunning. And also the ditzy florals make, like you were saying, the stash builder, but also like blender fabrics as well.
Yes, so if you've got maybe something with a little bit of red in that you really, really like and you're looking for something to go with it, any of those will work really nicely.
And of course, if you go for this, you are going to get a full meter of each of them. So there is plenty to...
I think you're getting 1 meter 10 of each. You're actually getting 3 almost 30 metres in total.
Oh, 1 meter 10. Sorry, each. It says each. I don't know. Oh, double check with that.
1 metre 12 is the width of the fabric.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So 1 metre 10 is what they're cutting from that roll.
Oh, all right. All right. Right. So then we have got that.
Yeah.
So that's the details are there on the screen. £16.99 is your price. Almost half price because you are saving £15.98. 174832 is your item number. Then
Can I?
Yeah.
I love these next couple, but can I skip to the ones that are my favourite?
Yes.
Am I allowed to?
Okay. Which ones are they?
Okay, so they're lovely clothing sets, and they're lovely, but the brushed cotton
Yes.
in the Delft and the Mermaid.
Oh, yes.
Disgusting. Okay, so
Why are they your favorites?
okay, because a really nice one, as you said, for backing quilts. Fantastic for that. Because maybe you're wanting to put just a thin backing in, but you're still wanting something that's kind of, as you said, soft to the touch. And especially that Delft one, if you're kind of practicing your free motion, you can follow the patterns on that because it's quite a big pattern.
Yeah.
It's a really easy one to follow. And the Mermaid one, that one, can you imagine making some just pyjama bottoms or something like that?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Of course, I believe brush cotton is not suitable for children's wear.
Yes, not suitable for children's nightwear this
Nightwear.
way. And that's just more of a safety thing than anything else. But if you're not putting too sleep in it, and it's just for, maybe a little summer dressing gown or something like that, that would be, you could put a tail on it.
Oh, that would be amazing, yeah. Of course.
Actually, have you seen the little kind of tail-shaped, almost like, not quite sleeping bag, but just kind of almost
Yeah, a
blanket
blanket sort of thing.
Yeah,
Kind
that'd
of,
be perfect.
poncho blanket.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And now we slightly shuffled the counter accidentally. I'll let you do some numbers, and then can we do the next two
Okay.
together, the canvas and the charm pack, please?
Okay. All right, so this one is the Delft-inspired florals. You're getting 2 meters by 44 inches, 198513. You're only paying £10 and you're saving £12, which is better than half price. And then you have got the Mermaid in here, which is again 2 meters by 44 inches, and again you are saving £12. You're paying just £10, which means that is better than half price. 606270. And then of course you wanted to talk about the charm packs, didn't you?
Now one of the other reasons I asked to switch those two over was because I think that charm pack with that canvas
Oh yes,
amazingly well.
of course it does. So you can have.
But if there was something in between, sometimes you can't see it initially, but when you put them together next to each other, you can immediately see how well they would work as a combination.
They do. Perfect color combination in here. And I love the charm pack because it's very original. You don't often see this sort of fabric with that, like.
No, you don't. It is still 100% cotton. It's just a kind of cotton weave rather than a printed cotton. Because usually you get the normal quilting with cotton and then you get a print on the top of it. And the patterns in these are actually woven directly into the fabric. So if you turn them over, the front is the same as back because the kind of the colour, the threads are all individually dyed and then they're woven together into the pattern.
Yeah, fabulous. Of course, if you want to go for the set of 32 squares of the charm packs, they're 5 inches, 811652 is your item number, 9.99 is your price. And then we have got the steampunk hot air balloons in here, a medium weight canvas, you said?
Yeah, I would say that's a medium weight one. It's going to be fantastic for doing kind of garden furniture kind of things at the minute.
Absolutely.
I think everybody's revamping gardens if they've got one. Beautiful for that, really nice weight, and you can always get sprays and things which will allow you to make them water resistant if you are going to use them outside.
I love. It's just very. It's very elegant, and at the same time that it's a steampunk. It has got like. It's one of those ones that you could see it in an old library. You know, something like this in as curtains or a cushion.
I think it's the maps in the background.
Or as a footrest as well, like a upholster a footrest with it.
Oh, yeah, footrest would be nice. Or even if you, I'm not sure if they're doing these as continuous meters. And you could even go for a slightly more ambitious project, for something like a little tub armchair. They're quite simple to reupholster because all you need to do is take the old covering off, and then unpick it all, use it as a template to cut your new one,
of course,
and away you go.
That's fabulous. $9.99 is your price for a meter of it by 44 inches. That's the width of the fabric. 013164 is your item number. Do you want to talk about the beautiful florals?
Why not?
Well, I was hoping that you would say that. Now you are getting 3 of it's poplin. It's beautiful poplin fabric. Now, am I correct to think that poplin is what shirts for men's and gentlemen's are made from?
Yeah, that's generally what poplin weight is used for. It's classed as shirting material. Now, all of the kind of the poplin, the lawn, the quilting weight coats, that's all just all the same weave. It's one thread going up down, one thread going left and right, and then obviously alternating in and out. So the weave doesn't change within any of them. It's just the weight of the thread and how many threads per inch that changes. That's the only thing that changes. Now, poplins are really good for if you're doing things like English paper piecing, because if you're doing, especially in small English paper piecing, that has got a tighter weave on the poplin, so it will just stay together and a little bit more. It'll take a bit more bashing about when you're doing things that are quite intricate, like English paper piecing.
Yeah. Right, if you want to go for it at home, your item number is 478812 is your item number. It almost works out, again, almost half price because you are saving £16, just paying £16.97. And finally, we have got the pick and mix of the beautiful nauticals with those reds. Shall we go through the options? So we have got here the red with the beautiful, I love the anchors and the, what do you call it? I mean, I know the word in Spanish, timon, but what's the...
well, you have to point. Hang on, you'll have to point, but you'll have to point for quite a long time.
That one. So the ship wheel. Is there a ship wheel?
Oh, yes, it's wheel.
Okay. And then, of course, we have got the anchors. And then, of course, we have got the sailboats. That's your nautical rest. Then we have got, of course, the blue print, navy printed into white sailboats. And then we have got...
Any of the ones that you've got there, you could take and mix and use them together. Absolutely. Obviously, a lot of the stripes will work together because of the same colours. Or if you want to put them with the kind of other fabrics that you've got there, like the one with the anchors and the sailboats and the ship's wheels on. Absolutely perfect. You can take and mix any two together.
Yeah, I'm not going to go through all the stripy ones because I think it was going to create the camera a little bit of,
you're not allowed to wiggle.
No, we are not allowed to wiggle. But we have got the dolphin stripes, and then we have got, I'm going to show you these ones so you can see it better without making the...
I think are really nice for linings of bags and things. And usually you wouldn't put maybe a fabric like that on because it would be just too expensive and you would want to use your more expensive fabrics on the outer. But they are such good value for money because you're getting a metre, 2 metres for $12.99. So that makes it about £6.50 a metre.
Well, is it really affordable price? So at home, please do check out your basket for this because it's amazing saving, £12.99. Now, Hayley, we'll let you get on with your evening. Thank you for answering our call.
Well, thank you very much. I'm going to go wash my hair ready for tomorrow now.
All right, you take care and stay safe. See you later. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Now, of course, and now we have mentioned spring savers, and here there is a little bit of more information about them.
Are you ready to start your next crafty project from the comfort of your own home? Then join us for our fantastically floral spring saves event here at Hochanda. from Thursday the 21st of May at 6 p.m. to Tuesday the 26th of May at 6 p.m. We will be bringing you all your crafting favourites, along with a bonus that lets you save as you spend. When you make any purchase during the event, you will be given a £5 credit to spend against any purchase of £30 or more on the following day. So don't miss out on Hochanda's Spring Savers event, blooming onto your screens from 6 p.m. on Thursday the 21st of May.
And indeed, it makes sense. And take advantage, of course, that is a happy hour deal. So anything that you buy today, you will be qualified to have got that credit, a £5 credited to your account. Now this event lasts until the 26th, which is next Tuesday. So of course you can, it's a rolling thing. So you can come back every day and you can get £5 off the next day, which makes a lot of sense. And we all like to have a little bit of a saving, don't we? And it doesn't, of course, the saving, the £5 off will be a purchase above £30, but you could spend £16.99 today and get those £5 off a purchase over £30 tomorrow. So it makes a lot of sense. Now this one is the farmyard with that retro, beautiful children's sort of stories. Now I think it's very hilarious, the stories here. I mean, look at this one. What is he doing? All the piggies are upside down inside the pond. Now we have got, of course, chickens in there. We have got the cows. We have got the dogs. And this is one of those ones that maybe our producers should do something maybe for little Harvey or Charlie. And then Charlie can teach Harvey maybe that's a cow, that's a chicken, and that's a flower. That sort of thing. Anyway, I love these ones because they are look at these ones are milk bottles. And this is what I mean. I love this one, that retro vibe, those colors that are kind of a beautiful, I would say it's rusty color. It's not necessarily an orange, it's not necessarily a coral, but it's that sort of rusty kind of color. And of course you have got that's the feature fabric, and you have got like the blended, the more kind of subtle, and then you have got the more it's not quite ditzy, but it is a smaller print in here, so you can still kind of maybe cut a sashing out of it. And then of course you have got the pears at the bottom, we could say, and apples, pears and apples. That's your fabrics in this one. You are getting, of course, half meter of each, and you are getting 5 of them for £16.99, which means that because you are getting 5 half meters, you are basically getting 2.5 meters of fabric, which makes it really affordable at £16.99. Quilting weight, in case you are wondering, 881155 is your item number. Then we have got poplins, again 100% cotton, the beautiful blender, and like Hayley very much was saying, and I completely agree, these ones are stash builders. In here you are getting 110 centimeters by 112 centimeters each. 3 of these ones 100% cotton with that ditzy print in here with those beautiful red dots. So whatever red you are using fabric, these will pop up and you'll kind of coordinate that golden tones, that sort of grey-green tones, as well as those beautiful corals in there. Now if you want to go for this is the thing, it's like if I put this in here, can you see how this works really well? And this is the thing, it's not necessarily from the same collection, but also that would work with this one. So it's one of those ones that you kind of start working with different collections. £16.99 is your price, making a saving of £15.98. 174832 is your item number. Now I think this is one that's my top joint favorite. I love this one. I love there's something about aviation that is incredibly beautiful. It's something kind of freedom, but also I love that they have chosen a crimson sort of color to highlight it with a natural or neutral gray. Now the combination makes it a little bit more, it adds an element of it, a softness, but it also kind of means that it's for all genders. Now you have got in here as well the hot air balloon. Isn't that glorious? And look at the detail even inside of this hot air balloons. It's like the clouds are inside as well as outside. And then I love this one. I love this one because you can do so much. Now you are getting half meters, 5 of them, so it means that you're getting 2.5 meters in total of fabric. Now this, can you imagine doing some patchwork with those panels, or creating maybe a little bag or cushion also with half meters, you can create like a little fun, maybe if you have got a little girl or something like that, a skirt with them, because it's just something different, isn't it? I actually have made myself a skirt, a short skirt with half meters of fabric that works, but then again, you know, some people may want it longer, the skirt. If you want to, of course, it is 44 inches, I think, in width, so it is quilting width and rather than dressmaking width. 378272 is your item number. £19.99 is the price. Massive saving of £32 there. Now you have got two options in here. Is the Zoom fabric. We have got the blue option or the lime. I have shown the lime one before, and I'm going to go for the blue one, which I love. I actually, again, it's nice to have those elements that feature fabric with those kind of transport methods, the car, the submarine, that's so fun, helicopter, the of course the fire engine in there as well. So you have got all those ones, and then that you can make a quilt, of course you can, but you also can do it like frame it, like do a patchwork as well for frame, or you make a cushion or a bag as well. You have got the pattern in here that that replicates it, so it kind of offers a contrast in there. Now those ones are gorgeous fabrics, and of course we even more with the flying vehicles, that's what it is, vehicles. And then of course we have got the cars in all sorts of directions. Now of course we have got the racetrack as well here. I like these ones. Nice, it makes a lovely border, makes a lovely sashing. Also straps, if you're making a bag, like a shopper's bag, this will make a lovely straps as well. Also it will make a lovely, if you have got, maybe a little bit, not teenage, but children of maybe a few age, they just that they start doing the chores, and then you want to make like a kind of, who has done which chores today and who is ahead of each other. You can do a race like that. So that would be Charlie and that's Harvey, or who has done the most, has given mommy the most kisses. So that could be a good one, wouldn't it? Just like, that's a good competition. Who is more cuddly? Now, 719-275 is your item number. £29.99 is your price, which makes it half price. But I'm being told that I'm too cuddly. Not with social distancing. I haven't cuddled a single person for so long. So don't worry, I'm not, And I am usually very huggy. Yes, I am. And I like to hug, and I like to cuddle, and I like to be underneath warm fabric and soft fabric, and this is what this delivers. Look at that amazing price of £10. You are saving £12, which makes it better than half price, and you are getting 2 meters, which means that you're getting this amazing fabric, 100% cotton, 100% brush cotton, for £5 a meter. Isn't that amazing? And now, even this, you will qualify for that Spring Savers. You immediately will get that £5 credit to your account, so you can spend it tomorrow. 198513 is your item number. Love, love, love this fabric in here. Now, of course, we have got also in here the mermaid. Now, the mermaid here, again, is brush cotton. You're also getting 2 meters of it, and you are also saving £12, I believe, and paying just £10. Now, this is amazing. This is beautiful. This is soft. This is warm. This is, like Haley was saying, this automatically, you want to do techniques, maybe free motion quilting around it. You can use this ones as the backing of your quilts, because you're getting 2 meters, and 40% of the stock has already gone. Grab yours, is 606270, and remember that the price is going up in about 15 minutes, so why not check out those baskets right now to make sure that you do not miss, neither for reasons of stock or because of reasons of time. So do check out your baskets. We also have got steampunk medium weight canvas here with a beautiful hot air balloon. Automatically I'm thinking, you know what, I have got this very romantic idea of a library, like a house and a room that full of books and a fireplace and this beautiful leather or faux leather seats, and then you can have this fabric to upholster maybe the footstool, maybe to have maybe a cork board and transform warm it, put some stuff in, put this corkboard or this fabric over it, and then you can paint in there books to read, things to do, places to go. This fabric has got that elegance, the time gone by elegance, the vintage element from a stately home. And if you want to bring some of that to your house, why about getting it? $9.99 is all you're paying for a meter of this amazing medium weight canvas. 013164 is your item number. This is really interesting. Then the next one is a charm packs. It's a square charm. Now they're hand woven checks in here on the stripes, and what you are getting is the beautiful texture of a hand woven cotton. You are getting 32 squares in total, so you can sew them together and then maybe do a disappearing 9 patch. You can do so many different things. When I got my sewing machine a few months ago, the first thing I did is I had some of these, charm packs, and I just sew them together randomly, and then it just creates pattern. It gets to used to how the fabric feels, how the patterns feel. $9.99 is all you are paying, and you are having a saving of £3. 811652. Is your item number. Then we have got the beautiful floral poplins here as well. Now these ones you are getting, I believe, a meter of each, and then you have got of course the florals into just over a meter. You have got the beautiful vibrant pink, the gorgeous passionate red, and the deep purple. I just like to say that with adjectives because they do look like that, and this is what color does, the kind of refreshing and bringing ideas into your head, like maybe making a skirt, maybe making a beautiful dress or something like that. You can multiply, of course you can, and if that will make it that you will have an extra piece if you wanted to do something for dressmaking, because it's poplin, 100% cotton. £16.97 is your price, making a saving of £16, and your item number for this is 478812. Nautical, now this is a pick and mix that offers you the variety. Whichever two you go for, it will work. My favorite is the red with the beautiful anchors. Then you have got the sailboats in blue, the sailboats in white. You have got both options in there. You can go for more than two, but you will have to put the details a second time. You have got then the stripes with the dolphins, and the stripes, and the final one is the stripes with the anchors. Now you have got different colorways, but all of them mix and match. If you want to go for this one, you are just paying £12.99 plus a P&P, making a saving of £4, and 146538 is your item number. Now, if you put items more than over £60, you have got a way to spread the cost. But you know what? Let Leon explain it better than I could ever do that.
Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping baskets, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
And it does indeed make shopping easy to spread the cost. Now here we have got, of course, we started with the farmyard, with the collection. You are getting 5 beautiful fabrics, half meters of each, and 112 centimeters each, which means that the width of it, it's really nice width. It's not just short, and there you have got it in there. And now, of course, if you want to go for this one, you will get all those half meters. So it means you're getting 2.5 meters of beautiful quilting weight fabric that coordinates perfectly with the smaller prints and the bigger prints. £16.99 is your price, making a saving of £13.01. Now, of course, that when we have got the poplins in here, we have in this one you are getting 110 centimeters in length and by 112 centimeters in width. It's a floral, so tiny florals, perfect for blender, perfect for sashing, perfect for a stash builder, like Haley was saying, perfect stash builder in the beautiful grey, the beautiful golden, and the beautiful coral pink, or bubblegum pink, I would say. £16.99 is your price, making it almost half price because the saving is £15.98. Remember that saving, that one that I'm pointing at, that only stays until the end of the hour, so 9 minutes. So you have got about 8 minutes to check out those baskets to make sure that you get a happy deal. Now, another happy deal we have got here is, of course, the gorgeous quilting weight, gorgeous. I love this one. And I know I keep going on about it, but I like the quilting fabric pack. In here you are getting, again, 5 pieces of 1/2 meters. So that means that you're getting 2.5 meters of fabric, 100% cotton, with the beautiful smaller print and that feature fabric with the, bigger patterns in there. And then you have got those gorgeous, kind of seams in there. So they are decreasing in sizes in there as well. 378272 is your item number, £19.99. You're saving, massive saving. Look at that. There, I pointed £32 in there, and you know what? This is a really nice, cool project for something a bit different. Now, if you have got little ones, or you know somebody who has got little ones, and you want to make something fun and bright, like a play mat, like something, maybe a nappy bag, that sort of things that's just useful, or a toy bag. You know those ones that are, those bags that you can sew 2 pieces together, and then you can put a cord at the top. That is fabulous. You are getting 1/2 meters in here, so that means that with minimal sewing you can make lots of them, and you can see in there here the 1/2 meters that you can see. Yeah. Now, I got something went into my eyelash, so I couldn't see anything. Now you are getting 6.5 meters, so that means that is 3 meters in total. £29.99 is your price, making it half price by 1 penny. And right, and finally we are going to have a reminder of that brushed cotton fabric. Now you in here you are getting 2 meters of each, so you are getting 2 meters if you're going for the Dell inspired florals, and this one, it gives you the perfect backing for your quilts, the perfect, maybe a little blanket, maybe a little cushion, so you can wrap around. £10, making a saving of £12. You have got of course the Delft inspired florals, and then you have got, of course, the other option you have got is the mermaid sale. That one also you have got £10, and you're making a saving of £12. But that £12 saving is only here for about 5 minutes. So do check out your baskets for that to not miss on these amazing deals. 606270 is your item number for the mermaids, the mermaid scales. Isn't it gorgeous? And you can have it at home, and I just think it's fabulous. Having 2 meters, it means that you can back your quilts. It means that you can maybe make a little blanket. Maybe you have got a favorite pet. I'm not saying that it should be a cat. You can have dogs as pets and can be their favorites as well, but creating lovely blankets as well. Now, if you do check out your baskets for any of the happy hour deals, because otherwise the prices will go up in about 5 minutes. So do check out those baskets, and thank you so much, and I'll see you, I think, next Thursday. I think that's when I'm back. Yes, see. Because, of course, Fiona is back here to do the one-day special with Clean and Palmer. Such clever and great dolls. Then we have got the blended pens at 9 p.m.
Hello, my name's Stuart and I'm the Managing Director of Oakwood Archer. Oakwood Archer is a family-run business and my son and my daughter work very hard with me to bring the best craft items to you in the UK. We specialise in high-quality items brought into the UK from all over the world, including brands like Kaisercraft, Stampendous and Impression Obsession. Working with Hochanda is fantastic for us. It gives us the opportunity to bring all of these brands and all of these products from all over the world direct to you, the crafter in the UK. Our products include stamps, dies, papers, buttons, trimmings, ribbons and album making kits. Just about everything you need to be a good crafter. So please don't miss Oakwood Archer shows on Hochanda.
Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week using the Hochanda app on your Amazon Fire Stick for free? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Amazon Fire Stick accesses the Amazon App Store to add new applications. By downloading the Hochanda app, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Simply turn on your TV and connect your Amazon Fire Stick. If this is your first time using the device, follow the on-screen instructions to connect to the internet and log into your Amazon account. Once set up, you'll need to open the search bar. To do so, simply use your remote circular directional dial to scroll to the search icon and select it. Now simply type Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. All you need to do now is select download and remember, it's free. Once this is added to your Fire Stick, you can move the app for easy access. Press and hold your home button on any app and then select apps from the menu that appears. Scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the button with the 3 horizontal lines on your remote and select Move to Front. And that's it! You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Hi, I'm Lou from Studio Light. Studio Light has been around for about 40 years now. They're based in the Netherlands. It's a family-run business with a great heritage. The products that Studio Light bring us are very diverse, fantastic dyes, great papers, but all round on trend. Over the 40 years Studio Light have evolved. They listen to me, the demonstrator, and you, the customers, and really take our ideas on board. On the Hochanda shows, we'll share with you the diverse techniques and products will inspire you to produce your own individual pieces of artwork. So make sure you don't miss the Studio Light shows on Hochanda.
Yes, a very good evening. I'm here with the lovely Cleaner Palmer and the one-day special. Now, we had a fantastic launch earlier, so 30% of the stock has already gone because Cleaner's come up with a fantastic idea that is for all occasions, and it is the Rosettes, Medals and Awards die sets. Take a little look at this, because we're not just talking rosettes as in you're thinking gymkhanas. We're talking about all events. We're talking about, you know, birthdays, coming first, being a champion, being the most loved, world's greatest mother. You've got some lovely canvases there as well. You can create beautiful medals. One of my favourites is a book that Claney herself has done, Handmade with Love by Claire. Is that Claire? I've said I've attributed it. Yeah. So if we open that up, isn't it, this is beautiful. Look at this, how you can use it in all your sort of crafting elements. And then on the back, you can be inserting photos and all sorts, use the back as well. That all folds down with a little magnetic strip on the front. You can be making medals. You can be creating table decorations. I mean, a magic wand, that's it. That's perfect, that is for me. Oh, look at this for a card. I mean, the possibilities are stunning. I don't I mean, I haven't seen rosettes and sort of the metal sort of dies before myself. I mean, honestly, I haven't. Birthday girl, birthday boy, not just like we said, first, second and third, but these are just, the possibilities are endless. Well done on passing your driving test. Congratulations on losing a tooth. Well done on your baby boy. Hey, great, you moved house. You're no longer my neighbour. Fantastic. No, well, I'm being silly now. But it could be all sorts. Look at these. Oh, I mean, they're just stunning. And it's using the rosette medals and awards die sets and other elements that we've got on the show today. So let's have a little look at what you are getting, because they're inspirational. You're getting 28 dies in total. And they comprise of the first set, which is 16 dies. And this is your rosettes with your first, your second, your third on there. You've got reserve, winner and champion. You've got the two bits here, which Claina will explain to me when she's doing a demonstration. I can't remember off the top of my head because I was watching her. They're the safety pins. They're the safety pin.
So you can wear them, yeah.
There we go, we can wear those. And then you've got these extra dies of the circles and in terms of the cutting out and the layering as well. And the little, what do you call it, I suppose, little flag bits at the bottom as well there. Pennants, pails, is that what they're called? Tails. There we go, so that's that. And then here we've got birthday boy, birthday girl, world's greatest, it's my birthday, best ever, #1. Fantastic, so those lovely little award inserts. And then here we've got the metal craft dies. So this is what you saw on things like first, second and third and the winner. Can you see that on the background there, on the gold foil? I know, it really does look like proper metal. I mean, it's stunning, isn't it? So beautiful. So whatever you want to celebrate, whatever you want to make, this is perfect for you. £59.97. You've got a £15.7 saving. We've got 2 flexi-buy payments of £29.99. 28 phenomenal dies in total. 428,672, and third of the stock's already gone. Now remember, it's our Spring Saver event. So any purchase, you'll get £5 credit to spend tomorrow. And provided you spend £30 or more tomorrow, and then the day after that you can come in and enter again. You can't accumulate the £5, you have to spend them the next day, but we are going to run this until Tuesday 6 o'clock. Okay, now, once you've got those, you might want to mix and match with more inserts. You know, I held up mother here, I held up daughter, we've got grandma as well. Hannah made one of these, this one here, isn't that fantastic? And then we've got, there we go. Beautiful. And just even for tags, I mean, look at these. So we must just think that we've got to use them with the inserts, but they do look rather beautiful, if you don't mind me saying so. So here we've got 22 stamps and 29 dies as well. So, yeah, that's right, isn't it? Yeah. If I turn them around, then you can see, yeah, that's a better way of doing it, rather than me just reeling off the names, isn't it? Grand, mother, father, auntie, uncle, cousin, and then Matt and Leia. And then if I turn that one over, got mom, dad, sister, brother, daughter and son. So we get the stamps to match these as well, do we? Fantastic.
And the banner dies, yeah.
Ah, with the banner dies, there we go. Here we go. Fantastic. So you get these stamps here. So you've got all these fantastic sentiments. You're the best. Forgive me, I'm trying to read these upside. Yeah. Oh, thank you. That's much easier. Why do I try to read things upside down? Happy anniversary. You're so special. Happy Father's Day. Sending all my love to the most amazing. I love these. These are fantastic, aren't they? For my favourite, for the sweetest. So proud of you. Loads there. Just a little bit different. I love the typescript there as well. You're awesome. Don't forget it. And then we've got the banners as well. So we can put these names in there or create our own sentiments as well. Look at these. These are fantastic. And the, yeah, you can't often find uncle and cousin. I struggle to get the cousin cards. I really do. So not only do they work brilliantly with a one-day special, but just in terms of card making. And you've got that on 2 flexi-buy payments of £24.98. So we've got a lot in there, 29 dies and 22 stamps, 559972. Brilliant. And the good news is we've got Claina who's with us, and she's going to be showing us how to work with all of these dies. I know you've got lots of demonstrations, haven't you, Claina?
Yes, lots. Okay, so shall I start my first one?
Yes, that would be gorgeous. Thank you. Sorry, did I catch you by surprise? Sorry.
Right, so I'm just going to pop a medal together. In the last hour, I did actually go into quite a bit of explanation about the rosettes and the medals. So I can kind of skip through them a little bit quicker now and get more demos done, hopefully. So we're layering up again using my shiniest layer is on the back, and then I'm alternating because I'm picking two colours together. So I've actually got a lovely satin card that I'm using for my shiny layer. But if I was to use mirror card, then the satin would be my detail layer. Oh, that one didn't want to come off, did it? So my my two detail layers I've cut with my trusty double-sided sticky roll, which I cannot do without. Because if you try and put glue, because these are very, very fine sentiments, and if you try and put glue on the back of them, it just oozes everywhere. So make it easy for myself. Okay, and then I'm going to put my top layer on. Add a bit of dimension. I was saying to Paola before that I actually had Olympic medals in mind when I designed these, because I wanted them to be, you know, nice and big, real statement pieces. Okay, so that is as quick as it is to pop a medal together. You can go further and add gems or you know, any other embellishments, add more colour in there. But I chose the laurel wreath for this one, and then I've chosen the kind of radiating centre there. Now again, I've got some, going to add some ribbon onto this. But what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to be mounting it on the front of a card, and I'll show you the way that I. Right, again, I'm just taking it that much. It's about right to go over someone's head. Yes, I'm going to show you how I add these to a card. All right, a little bit of double-sided tape. If I was making one for a special birthday or something like that, I would take the time and actually stitch the ribbon. But this does hold fine. And if you're batch making, like if you've got a kid's party and you're going to be making lots of them, you know, some double-sided tape. I have gone for a strong one, though. But it does seem to do the trick just fine. But yeah, if you're batch making, you would want to speed the process up. Okay, I'll just overlap that. That's looking pretty good. Okay, now I'll add a repositionable glue dot to the back of this, so when the recipient gets the card, they can take it off and wear it. And they can go around all day saying, it's my birthday, just so no one forgets. Then you'll be thinking, but what are we going to do with all that ribbon? And I've got a handy little tip for you. It's not rocket science, but all I've done is I've got a little 4-inch square. I think it's 4 inches. I'll just double check. Yeah. So I've just cut it out with a nesting die, but you wouldn't have to do that. You could just cut a 4-inch square, or it doesn't even have to be 4 inches, but that's what I've gone for. Okay, and then I'm going to do 2 score lines on 3 of the sides. So I'm going for ½ an inch, and then at 3/4 of an inch. Then I'll rotate that. So ½ an inch, 3/4 of an inch. So just do that 3 times. ½ an inch. Okay. And then what I want to do is cut those corners out.
Plain, are these easy enough to do if you're a beginner in terms of, you know, using the dies and...
Yeah, I mean, if you've die cut, then no problem. But to put the medal together, as you saw, was literally moments.
Yeah, it's just layering, wasn't it?
I would, like I say, make it easy for yourself. Put some double-sided sticky roll on the back, and you can get that from Hochanda. I think it's on the website. Now, what I'm doing here, because I want to glue it, but I don't want to squash it.
Yeah.
So I folded along the score lines, and I've just got some foam tabs. And I'm just going to put that in. I've built it up so it's the right kind of height. And then I'm going to add some glue. Just put a little spot of glue onto the corner. And then hold it till it's dry. No. Yeah, I've actually got one that's dried, because that glue is actually a little bit runnier than I would normally use. So that'll just take a minute to dry. So I've actually got one here that I did before. So when it's dry, this is what it's like. So then I put it then, add a little bit of glue. And then I'm going to pop this on the inside of my card. And then all we've got is a little pocket to pop the ribbon in. So we're keeping it nice and neat. And the recipient may not realise when they first open the card that the medal is actually removable. And I just like the idea that not only can they wear it around on their birthday if they wish to. I mean, I've yet to meet a person that I show a medal to and they haven't put it straight on. I think it's just something about. So there, so they would receive the card and they would think, oh, that's quite a nice element. And then hopefully they would realise inside, tucked away, is the ribbon, so they can actually take it off and wear it. And then, you know, as normally you would discard your cards after a while, hopefully they would then keep their medal as a keepsake.
Definitely, it's absolutely gorgeous. The only thing stopped me putting this medal on, because that's exactly what I wanted to do as soon as I saw it, put it over my head.
I've actually made you a pink one, and it's just further down the counter.
Have you? Oh, Kleina. Oh, well, do you know what? The only thing that stopped me from doing it, I thought, well, is it going to dingle-dangle on my microphone? That was the only thing that stopped. That was the only thing that stopped me. It's beautiful, but let's go on. I'm going to do it, because you've got to do it. You've just got to do it. Yeah, straight away, straight on the mic, dingle-dangle, you see? So that's the only thing that stopped me, but nobody else is going to the microphone, but thank you. It's absolutely beautiful, because that's exactly what you want to do, and I love the idea of being tucked in behind there.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love, I mean, honestly, it's just beautiful. It's much nicer than the plastic badges, because, you know, they've got those super safety badges now. They kind of have the hook on them. And you're thinking, well...
Oh, I heard about those.
The only thing on my child's garment is up here, then you're thinking, well, yeah, that's really great. I'll wear the badge up here, because you can't, you know, you put it in sideways down the shirt, or they're wearing...
Yeah, if you haven't got a pocket on their T-shirt, then it's like in their neck, isn't it?
Absolutely. This is so much nicer,
but that was the actual thought behind the whole the collection as a whole.
Yeah.
Was those memories of opening a birthday card when I was, you know, smaller, and
absolutely,
and having the badge on there that you could take off and wear. That was behind this whole thing.
Oh, fantastic.
Because I just wanted to do like a really souped up version, you know, and make them real statement pieces that you'd want to keep as a keepsake afterwards.
Oh, totally. And you can have, with everything that you've got on the show today, you can have so much fun in terms of what it is you're trying to say. You know, world's greatest mother, you know, your number one, it could be your number one beer maker, your number one granddad. I love the idea as well of the table, the table designs. I mean, I think that's so beautiful. You think
apparently, those are what people get for bridesmaids these days.
Do they?
Yeah, apparently so. So
what, you get given one of these?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's new.
Some of them are bridesmaid ones. I looked it up, and
well, it's
exactly apparently.
That's exactly what it lends itself to. Beautiful ones.
Yeah.
It's absolutely, well, that's nice, because you could have those on the tables for whatever the party. Then everybody gets to take one home, and then you've got the beautiful idea of the frame as well. They could choose to put it in a frame, or you've actually. I mean, this is what's so fantastic about, you know, we're not just talking rosettes, we're talking medals, we're talking celebrations. We can be talking about the beautiful birthdays, and I love the idea of it being both, you know, on the safety pin or indeed the ribbon is just gorgeous, because as Clayna said, I don't know anybody who doesn't, the first thing you want to do is just put it on you. It's so true. It's so true. There must be something about it. You just want to have an award. Yes, it's for me. I'm the best. I got it. I won. Anyway, so let's have a little look at this one-day special, because it is fantastic. You have got 28 dies in total. So you've got here, you've got the 16 metal craft dies for your rosettes. And do watch on the repeat earlier. The launch was at 6 o'clock, was it? Yes. So I know Clayna went into great detail, obviously, about the rosettes, and obviously over the next day or so she'll be talking more. But we've got first, second and third. You've got the flags, well, the little drapey bits, the ribbon bits. You've got reserve, winner, champion, and the dies to actually cut that out and start to assemble your beautiful rosette. Then you've got the award dies there, birthday boy, number one. Let me turn those around. It's my birthday, best ever, world's greatest there. Fantastic. As another set. And then further on, you've got your beautiful, beautiful designer dies. Yeah, so it'll give you this background that you can see here. Here it's used just on a beautiful card as well. So don't just think it's got to be on the medals. Can you see that in the background there of the mother card? And I love those stamps. We've got those on the show today as well, and that's been embossed in the white. And then it looks like that beautiful typescript. I absolutely love that. There you go, the number one. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah, whether it is first, second and third, or when this is, again, world's greatest dad, champion, best ever, you're number one. A lovely, you know, a lovely keepsake. Claire made that one. Gorgeous Claire. And again, the silver and the gold. I mean, just look how striking that is. Lovely father's card as well. So many different, and again, you see? Lovely shiny ribbon. Straight away you want to put that on. I'm the champion. I came first. Yay! I'm the champion what? I don't know. Champion of chatting. So, 2 flexi-buy payments of £29.99. People are loving this, because I've not seen anything like this before in terms of your die sets. I think the versatility is phenomenal. 428672. Now, to go hand in hand is our lovely family collection. You've got 12 layering family dies in 1 and 2. So we're covering moms, dads, sisters, daughters, uncles, cousins, aunties, grandmothers, grandfathers. You've got it all covered there as well. You've got your lovely banners here, 3 of those banners there as well. And you've also got these. Now, I just want to draw your attention to the cousin card here, because on the bottom there, I hadn't realised these are the stamps, and then they've been embossed in the white, so they look like those beautiful stickers. And then you've got the, isn't that on the acetate? Isn't that beautiful? I think sometimes the prettiest things are just the simplest, aren't they? And then you've got something similar here on this box. You've got Dad there. You've got, again, the embossed white. Happy Father's Day. And again, we're using our rosette die there as well in a different way. Here we've got Uncle and Auntie. Yeah. From our family to yours, it could be anything really. Love. I mean, look at this, the intricacies, the amount of work. It's all done by the fantastic dies as well. Absolutely beautiful. You can have little tags. Gorgeous, lots of little ribbons and rick-rack there. So beautiful. And again, there's those stamps that we've got in this set. And those stamps are fabulous, because one of my favourite I just read was I'll always be here for you. And you are loved very, very much. You are awesome, don't forget it. To the greatest, most fantastic, and then you could have, love you, sister, all sorts of machination you can put there. Absolutely brilliant. You're saving £11, £49.96. I'm sure you agree they go hand in hand beautifully with the one-day special as well, but work fantastically on their own. 559972. I just want to show you the stand now, yeah, because this is, I mean, this caught my eye. This has been across the studio. And I'm going to ask Clayna about these, because I've obviously recognised the 2. So here we've got this. So obviously it can stand up and pride a place on the mantel shelf. Then we've also got the other, we shall recognise from a lot of traditional cards. We've also got the handmade with love die. And then we've got these, we've got that little keyhole one. Again, is that just the little one that comes out so we can hang it, Clayna?
Yeah, that's the wall hanger.
The wall hanger. Yeah, fantastic. So handmade with love, and then the other one says on there, homemade. Yeah, beautiful. So they're very versatile, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically a whole set of things that would go on the back of your projects.
Yes. All those things that actually, you know, you don't have dies for normally, do you? You really don't. And I love the little hangy one as well, that you got that one. So if you want to, we can put that straight up on the wall. Or, you know, you can get those lovely little removable, you just put them on with stickers now and then you pull them away, they don't mark your wall. They're lovely and light. So it's fantastic. Calendars, you know, when kids make calendars with handprints and stuff and all sorts of things, like they can hang them up straight away. Brilliant. I think the versatility of this make a stand is brilliant. You've got those 5 dies in total, $19.99, and of course handmade and handmade with love. Brilliant. Now, the Kleina's nesting dies are always very, very popular as well. So these are the A5. So you've got that lovely elongated rectangle and you've got that stitch work around it as well. But you've got down here, so we can make them into tag sizes. We can insert our sentiments as well there. This is what's so brilliant about the dies themselves and the size of them. $29.99, 284,964. The A6, how often do we see the nested dies in the A6? Yeah, double stitch nested dies. So matte frame and the tag creations there. And then you've got those for the little holes as well. £18.99, 794,135. DL size now as well. Here's one. Is that this one's? No, I don't think that's that one. I think that was that size. This is the DL size. So again, unusual size, but very versatile when you've got it. £22.99. 8 of those dies, again with that lovely detail stitching around it. 740008. And then the 5x7 nesting dies as well. Great versatility here. £23.99. 10 dies in total there. 247895. Good to have those unusual sizes, those sizes that we tend to see less of. $23.99 for those. Let's have a look at the quick 7-day savers and then go straight back to Kleina. So we've got some lovely cardstock and paper on the show. This is ice gold paper, so you've got that shimmery gold on the surface. You get 50 of the 120 of the paper, and then you get 50 of the 300 GSM of the card. So you're saving £12. Now, 8 o'clock Sunday morning, that will revert back to £27 at the moment. You can get that in your stash for £15, 171,505. We've also got the oak wood embossing set as well. You're getting 2 of these. One for you, one for your friend. Yeah, spare set. So crafting on the go, or just, you know, to gift to someone, or maybe like one upstairs, one downstairs. £8 saving on that. Fantastic tool set there, 2 of those, yeah. And we've got the lovely, lovely water coil, which has a kind of hammered effect. Almost, I think Mark described earlier, as it seems to almost have like an orange peel effect. £12.60, 300 GSM, gorgeous quality, 50 of those, 082,084, saving you £16. Lovely. Right, I'm dying to see these fabulous dies in action, so let's join Kleina.
Okay, so like I said, in the last hour I made kind of like the rosette in its, as it comes, in its normal form. But I wanted to try and change it up a little bit, and so if you know, obviously if you'd like to see that, you can go and watch that. But what I've done is I've actually pleated some, I think it's called Foameron. So I think that's what it's called. It's that ever so thin foam that a lot of people, me included, like to make flowers out of. So what I've done is I've cut it. Now I will be honest, the perforation's a little bit more tricky to see, but when you bend it, then they become a lot more apparent. So what we do is, to make our box pleat, is we are doing 2 valleys, 2 mountains, 2 valleys, 2 mountains. So, and then pitch them together. Now this does actually act a lot more different than card. You can't go around and fold the whole piece like I did with the card. You need to do it one piece at a time and then staple it. So what you're looking for is like a ruffle. It's like a kind of castellation. Where's the camera? Castellation kind of effect. Where it's up, across, and down, across. Like a true, like Elizabethan ruff, I suppose. Okay, so I'm adding another piece in. Now this doesn't take very well to being glued, I've noticed, so I'm not bothering, and it's fine. So I've got a mounted fold, then 2 valley folds, then 2 mounted folds. But like I say, we have to do it one step at a time with this, just to keep it under control, because it's springy material, but it gives a great effect. And the reason why I'm using it for this is it's a lot more maneuverable, it's a lot more pliable. When you pleat the cardstock, it's really quite rigid. The dies are manufactured that they're already in a curve, so they take the curve effect, but they're quite rigid in itself. But this is completely different because it's, you know, it's malleable. That's probably the word. Very flexible. Right, I think that might do what I'm planning for it to do. Now, what I've done, you might remember my broderie anglaise designs. Well, what I've done, I've got the heart one here, and I've layered it up, and I've got a satin layer, and then I've got a glitter layer on top. And then what I thought I'd try and do, because I haven't done this before, so I thought, why not do it live? So what I'm going to try and do is glue it behind and get a border on it. So, and I've got another piece if it doesn't quite go all the way around. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm hoping it will work out as I have in mind. So I'll do a section at a time, because hot melt dries pretty quickly. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it down. Just going to press it in. Now I need to make sure that my staples are covered. Yep, that's fine. So carry on, do another section. I just want to make sure I'm following that curve.
Had you seen sort of the rosettes and the medals? I mean, I haven't seen these in dies before, Clayna. Have you seen, I mean, honestly, I think you've hit a real gap in the market there.
I actually used to make fabric rosettes in a previous life. Oh, I've got a little bit of glue all over the place, but I'll clean that up afterwards. Yeah, so I used to actually make fabric rosettes, and then I thought it would be cool to try and recreate it using cardstock. I actually did do the design a couple of years ago, probably a few years ago now, with SVGs. And then I thought, well, it'd be great to bring it to dies as well. And, you know, not everyone uses electronic cutting machines.
Mm-hmm. And if we make these, can we sell them, Clayna?
Oh, you can sell anything from my range as long as you've made something with it.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, across the board, you haven't got to worry. You can. Right, okay. So we've got kind of like bit of a platform there. I've got a little bit of glue there, but I think if I yeah, that will actually probably peel off. And if you use if you get any straggly bits with hot melt, if you take your heat tool to it and just lightly dust over it with your heat gun, they just shrink away. Okay, so I'm going to put my card together. But no, to answer your question, I've not seen any dies or anything like this. I mean, normally when people say rosettes in the dye world, they normally talk about when they do the concertina kind of circles.
Are you, Gary's emailed us in, Claina, are you using a specific glue gun? Does it, I mean, is it just a generic hot glue gun? I mean,
Yeah, any glue gun would be fine.
Hope that answers your question there, Gary. If you've got any questions, in all seriousness, then do email us or let us know on the Facebook page. Obviously, Claina's launched the one-day special at 6 o'clock, so she'll be with us tomorrow. I always forget what times it is now because it all changed. Is it 8, 12 and 4? Wow. Okay. There we go. I surprised myself remembering there.
Now, while I've got the gun out, I might as well use that to pop it down. Doesn't need to be too much or all over. It's quite lightweight.
The foam gives it such a good effect, doesn't it?
It's so soft to the touch as well. There's a picture frame there where I've done like a baby card, and that's using the
beautiful
the foam as well.
Yes, you've got that lovely tactile element then, haven't you? I'll show you here, new baby. That's fantastic, and then just that lovely card behind it. It's stunning, that.
Okay, so I've got the mum sentiment here, and I've put double-sided tape on the back of these. It just makes it easier to work with. Actually, do that one after. So see if I can pop it out of the back a minute. Yeah, will come out.
So when you said you made the rosettes, were they for a certain occasion, or were they for just any occasion as well, when you physically made them, Claina?
I used to show and judge at dog shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So we used to hold our own shows as well. So,
brilliant.
So yeah, we used to make all our own rosettes and some trophies. And
I've got another question from Gary Claina.
Yeah, sure.
He's very keen to know your brand of glue gun.
Oh, it's...
If you don't mind sharing with us.
It says Tech 305-12. I think 12 might be the width of the
glue thing, yeah. I hope that helps, Gary. I mean, I don't know glue gun brands. I've got one at home in the garage, but it's so old now, I couldn't even tell you what brand it was, but there we go. Hope that helps, Gary. We're here to help. Have we ever done glue guns on the show? Have we? Oh, I've never had the pleasure of that show. I've sent Jack looking.
These go absolutely fine at home, but today it's
they don't want to play ball.
Been a bit of a pain.
Are you layering them up there, Claina? Is that
yeah,
what you're
I'm
doing?
just layering them.
Ah, giving it that nice shadow behind.
I'm going to leave it off centre because then it's like a drop shadow. So it was meant to be like that. That's all I'm saying about that. Okay, now I'm using the medium banner and I'm going to mount my mum on top of that. Because you get 3 sizes of banner in the set. The smallest one is for the stamps.
Right, okay.
The larger 2 are for the Mix'em dies.
Yes.
And the Lincoln dies.
Oh, okay, yes, of course, because of course these all work beautifully with your Lincolns, yeah?
I try and make everything connect as much as possible.
Yes, so we get the usability out of it and get, yeah.
Yeah, if I'm designing something, I just have it the way I want it, you know, have it do as many jobs as possible.
Not to digress, but Gary, I'm just saying, look out, there might be a mini version of a glue gun, the next set of 7-day savers. That's all I'm saying. You heard nothing. Jack and I were not responsible.
Okay, so I've pre-done my my stamp.
Lovely.
And then I've got some flowers there, so I'm just going to decorate part of that heart and then have the sentiments peeking out. So, Did I have a brad here?
Are they the flowers that I was with you the last time, Claina? I remember
Yeah,
you brought
that's
your lovely your leaves and
luminescence.
yeah, your lovely leaves and your flowers from the last show we did.
Oh, there it is. So I've just got a couple of rose leaves and one of the fern.
These were great because you could build up garlands and wreaths. If you search for Claina Palmer designs, brands I should say, on the website, you'll see them. We've got them and the Lincolns and the garland bunting. There they are that we're referring to there. Yeah, the blooming floral dyes there. They're all on the website, so if you want to have a little look at those, revisit those, please do.
So I'm just going to work out my angle. I mean, I know that's a bright green brad, but I'll be covering it over, so it's okay. So I want it to just follow the angle of the heart. So I can pinch that close now. And then I'll pop in some flowers.
Are they done with the foam as well? They look...
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the I think it
flowers.
was the wild rose blooming anthems as well.
Lovely.
Okay.
So these are the sentiments the mom from the family collection with the banners there and the stamp set. So we're just getting those on the screen right now, £49.96, 559,972. And we've got the one-day special at the bottom of your screen, 428672.
Okay, I'm just going to tuck the end of that one underneath the leaf so you can't see the end of it. But what I'll do with this one is I'll just chop both the ends off. I've got stringy glue everywhere, but if you run over it with your heat gun, it does actually take them all away. There.
Beautiful.
So I
What a
thought
different card.
it's just something
Lovely.
a little bit different to do with the, you know, with the
Both sets of dies
with the
there.
rosette ruffle, yeah.
I like it a lot. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Claina. Let's have a quick recap on the one-day special, and then we'll join Claina again. So it comprises of the Rosettes Awards and Medals die set. So here you've got actually those curved pieces that Claina was just talking about, reserve winner champion. You've got your little elements there for your safety pins. You've got one, first, second and third, and then the ribbons at the bottom. So if I just show you like so, you'll have a better idea of what it is you're trying to create out of that. And then these are the inserts with all the different world's greatest birthday girl, birthday boy. Beautiful, all the awards there. Number one, best ever. And then here we've got that lovely detail to put on the back. Here's the one Claina made for me, but I seem to be wearing a different one now because I could pin it to me mic. Get that lovely background. Does look amazing on the shimmer card and on the foil card. So beautiful. Just gives it that extra deluxe feel. Gives it that metallic feel as well. And then putting that on the ribbon, if you saw Kleina's earlier demonstration, absolutely gorgeous. So these are 2 flexi-buy payments of £29.97, £59.97 one-off payment. You're saving £15. Third of the stock's already gone, 428672. And don't forget, they can be used for lovely, we were talking about these now. These are all the rage for the bridal decorations, and apparently the bridesmaids take one of these away with them. I like that, but they can also be not just the lovely, lovely rosettes, but also exquisite cards, as Kleina has just shown us. And then you've also got those stand eyes on the show, so you can actually put that in the centre and admire all its beauty. Beautiful. Okay, Kleina, are you good to go if I hand back to you? Or
I am.
Yeah, well, let's go right back to Kleina.
Okay, so I wanted to do something else a little bit different. So this is making a badge more in the kind of traditional sense that we used to have on our cards. So I wanted to recreate something, but I wanted to make it a little bit funky. So I have this leopard print, glitter leopard print cardstock in my stash. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool to make a badge with that? So what I've done in the rosette set, for my backing layer of my badge, I've used the largest circle, and then for the front layer, I've used the smaller circle. And then to make a ring around it, I put the two together, and it gave me this. But this is actually on double-sided tape, so they're kind of holding together. But I just want this outside edge, so I'll save this inside for another card.
So we can use the dies with card, we can use it with the foam. What other materials have you tried with them as well?
Some of the design team have actually, or inspiration team I like to call them, they have used lace, vellum, all sorts.
Yeah, well, we've got the acetate. Oh, that was actually layered onto the acetate, yeah. So robust dies there.
Yeah, yeah. So I'd encourage you to just try it. If you've got something you think would work well on a rosette or would look cool ruffled,
give it a go.
Yeah. When they actually create that kind of pleated die for rosettes, I think it's like an attachment on a sewing machine. So this is one way that you can
cheat it, kind of. Well,
yeah, make your own without going down that path. If you're not a sewer.
You could have your own jam competition or pie competition or chutney competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an award to give out. That's what's so brilliant about it.
Anything that you want to do, if it's, because I was thinking, like kids' parties, how great would it be?
Children's races. They all love a medal, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Well done for taking part. Doesn't matter if you came last, who cares? Because you put whatever you want on it.
And the thing is, you can kind of keep going till all the kids have got one.
Exactly.
If you want to do that. Okay, so I'm adding a safety pin into this. So I go in with the point first, and then take it right the way through. And then that's your safety pin. Okay, so we have a badge. Now we just need to decorate it. So this time I've cut out Auntie.
So those two sort of, they're just a generic safety pin size, you've got your badge holes in your set there as well, Kleina.
Oh, I actually looked up the normal sizes of safety pins.
Yeah.
And I sized it for medium and large.
There we go. We've all got the bag full of safety pins, haven't we?
Well, the ones I got are actually quite funky. They come in a box and they've got some kind of plain colours, but they've got loads of different colours.
Oh. Well, they are funky.
So yeah, so
they're nice.
I'm matching them to my rosette. So I think it takes them away a from your traditional kind of, you know, gymkhana kind of rosettes or whatever, which is nothing wrong with that.
No.
But if you want to make them a bit more...
You can just make badges, can't you? That's what's so lovely about it. You're not without having a badge making machine.
Yeah.
Name badges.
Oops, come on, be quick.
So tell me, are you working on a load of new ideas? Now, I know this is the one day special you've got tomorrow as well, but you're always busy working around in the background.
Yeah, yeah. My samples have just been made for the next lot. So
are we allowed a tease and a squeeze?
So I'm
I'll take that as a no then, Clayna. I'm getting nothing out of you.
Sorry, I'm just realising I've got to get this square onto my to my safety pin, otherwise it'll be wonky when you wear it. Yes, Christmas ones, yeah.
Oh, wow, of course.
I did say when I did the Blooming Anthems that they would work particularly well for Christmas.
Oh, yes, yes, I remember now,
So,
yeah.
Okay. I might actually put a little bit of hot melt on that.
So we've got the details for on the screen now for the family collection. That's with your 29 dies and obviously those beautiful stamps that work particularly well while you emboss in the white. I really like that. Lovely typescript, £49.96, 2 flexi-buy payments of £24.98, and that's what Clayna's using with, you've got the mother and the father and the cousin and the auntie and the uncle and grand on there. 2 flexi-buy payments available as well. Don't forget, it's our spring savers, so if you buying any show today, you get £5 credit to spend tomorrow, and we'll keep that open until, I think that's been offered every day until 6 o'clock on Tuesday. So it can't roll over, you can't keep accumulating fivers, but you can come in each day and then spend it accordingly as well. And then of course we've got the one day special, which Clayna is working with as well, which comprises of 28 dies, saving you £15. So this was actually funny if you're thinking, what was Fiona talking about? This was the 2 safety pin, sorry, there it is there, the 2 safety pin sizes, the medium and the large, that Clayna and I were just referring to. So you can make those badges or pin the rosettes. Back to you, Clayna.
Okay, so what I did was I popped my ribbon strip onto, you know, the smallest banner, but then I cut it around the edge of the badge to make it follow the curve of the edge of the badge. And then what I've done is I've put the die that makes the safety pin holes into my layer on my card as well.
Ah.
So
it attaches perfectly then.
If you don't have, well, I like to think of all the different scenarios, and if you don't have removable glue dots, this is another way you can do it. Get in there. It will go. Oh, typical, those don't want to come off, do they?
They welded themselves on.
That's all right, if I could get a couple off, we'll be all right. No.
They do not want to play ball, do they?
That one does not want to come off. It's one rogue glue dot. Foam pad. Right. So I'm going to pop this onto my card now. I'll be taking that off and sorting it out later. I won't be able to sleep with that like that now.
And that's bothering you, I know. I can tell, because you are a fabulous perfectionist.
And then I've got some sequins. So what I would ordinarily do is, I don't know what we're like for time.
No, we're good.
But
Good.
I'll pop some on. But I'll show you. I actually did the same card in a gold version. So.
Ah, lovely. There's some lovely ones there behind you. If I didn't see that at home. What's it say on that medal dangling? Number 1. Number one, fantastic.
I've got time to pop a few of these on, have I?
You what, darling?
Have I got time to pop a
Yes,
few
we've got
of
a
these
good
on?
4 minutes. You're fine. Pop those sequins on.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, lovely.
Okay, so I'll just pop a little bit of glue in a few different areas.
Yes, I do like the leopard print on that. It's lovely. I was just thinking how nice, you know, the rosette or a badge would be with, you know, if you were giving a big bunch of flowers to somebody just to express a sentiment rather than the tag necessarily. It would be so beautiful as an accompaniment or on the box. That looks so good.
They're slip sliding on that glitter, but when it dries, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
There, I just popped a few around. So there you have it. I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah,
both there.
yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, we can see that perfectly. Absolutely gorgeous, Claina. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Claina. Yeah, so that is using the family dies and the stamp set and the banners. But we are first and foremost talking about the one-day special. A third of the stock's already gone. We've been very busy, so don't just think rosettes, don't just think badges. We've got some beautiful cards, some beautiful artwork here in terms of the canvas, in terms of pictures, in terms of, oh, let me just turn this one around, table decorations here beside me. Whatever the occasion, this is what's so beautiful. They allow you to create the occasion because Claina's also designed inserts for you as well. We've even got this lovely little booklet, which I love, designed by Claire. And it's magnetised, and then you open it out, and then inside you've got all these lovely options to decorate as you so desire. Absolutely beautiful with that set of dies, so fantastic. 2 flexi buy mints of £29.99. So you've got in the first one for your rosette curve on the actual rosette itself, reserve champion winner. You've got the round dies there, you can create your badges, you've got the 2 safety pin sizes, first, second and third, and then obviously the ribbon die. Then you've got the inserts there for It's My Birthday, Birthday Girl, Birthday Boy number 1, World's Greatest and Best Ever. And then you've got that lovely decorative embossing and cutting in of the dies themselves to give you that gorgeous deluxe feel to either your mirror card or your satin card. Absolutely beautiful. So please don't miss out. Like I said, a third of the stock has gone. There's been some fantastic, gorgeous samples on the show, and we'll continue to show them because, of course, Claina's going to be with us tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Well, any ideas what you're doing with us in the morning, Claina, just before we go?
More of the same.
More of the same, that's it. Right, okay, well, we'll watch for more of the same. We love your inspiration, we love your designs. Thank you so much for bringing these to us. They're absolutely gorgeous. You and the team, of course, because it is a joint effort. Really, really beautiful. Please don't miss out because the versatility, if you want to use them together, is phenomenal. I can think of so many occasions where you would, you know, make these. I just think that they're stunning, absolutely stunning. You don't have to think literal, but shall we, just for a second? Thank you so much, Claina. Look forward to seeing the show at 8 o'clock tomorrow. But don't want you to go anywhere because there's plenty more still to see on the show. And enjoy the one-day special. Yes, I'm going to be joining Mark next for Ren Art Blendy pens. Great saving on those. And then, of course, we'll repeat the Claina Palmer one-day special. And then we've got Crafting with Clarity.
Hi, I'm Pete from Artisan Design. We're a family-run company from the Midlands and we have been going for around about a year now. We design handcrafted stamps, stencils and designer papers. Personally, I love crafts and I've loved crafts from childhood, right from when I first won an art competition when I was 5 years old. I love to inspire, and what my aim is to get the crafters to see their own potential. I like them to be in charge of their own creativity. What I hope is that our images provide the kickstart to your mojo and help you create your own works of art. Tune into Hochanda, be part of the artisan design world, and come and join me on this creative path.
Hi, I'm Barbara Gray from Clarity Stamp here in the UK. Teamwork makes the dream work, and at Clarity we are designers and manufacturers of, dare I say, beautiful, top quality and award-winning craft products. We are home to the very first, the original transparent art stamp. We hand make them here in Kent, and our talented illustrators are always coming up with new original concepts and wonderful artwork. In addition, we design and manufacture top quality stencils and masks. In fact, we also make precision cut reusable masks for our stamps. Since January 2017, we are also the new owners of Pergamano International, bringing together a wonderful blend of old and new parchment art. We are so fortunate to be able to showcase our newest and best products here on Hochanda, and to be able to demonstrate our art ideas to you, our Hochanda friends. So if you would like to learn more about Clarity stamping, stencil work, parchment art, both groovy and traditional, please join us, myself and the Clarity team, here on Hochanda for ideas and inspiration.
Hello, my name's Catherine Sturrock and I bring to Hochanda my company Character Crafts. Character Crafts brings to you our laser cut designs. Each design is designed by myself. We cut them on the laser machines here in Doncaster and bring the products to you at home. Character Crafts is suitable for all ages and all abilities, so I hope that I can inspire you and help you along with your crafting. I like to show you how to use different paint techniques and different techniques to bring the characters alive, and use various mediums to decorate, and I also use air dry clay for decorating with the flowers. So make sure you look out for the Character Craft shows on Hochanda. I hope to see you soon.
Well, welcome back to all of our lovely viewers from the US of A. It is great to have your company again. Sadly, we weren't able to ship out to you because, of course, there is the coronavirus situation at the moment. Now, really great news. We're managing now to be able to ship back out to you again. However, it is working out to be quite costly because of things changing for us. And the price now is actually $12.95 per item. But do not despair, because there's a great way around this. If you become a part of our Freedom Members Club, which is $19.99, that is the one payment that you pay for the month. And what that gives you is your packaging and your posting, your shipping basically on the items that you buy. So instead of buying one item for $12.95, use that $19.99 and get your items sent to you. It's the best way to shop. But it's great to have you back. We're so glad that we're able to ship to you over there in the US of A.
Hello, very good evening to you. Now, are you fond of your double-ended blending tools? Because we have got a fantastic option for you now with Ren Art Blendy pens, and at a super, super cost-effective price. This pack of 10 pens, coloured pens, can give you a variety of 56 colours. You've got your magic pen included and your detail pen. That's all I'm going to say about that so far. We've also got the blast away as well, which allows you to insert the pen and create a mist. And you're also getting 60 fantastic stencils in the pack as well. Everything from butterflies and roses to porpoises, borders, dancing couples, palm trees, speedboats. You've got your numbers there. We've got cityscapes. Oh, upside down there, which is not helpful, Fiona. And yeah, we've got a dancing couple there, and a mask there, and a aeroplane. But that's all I'm going to say for now, because I want to hand you over straight away to Mark, who knows all about the Blendy pens, so you can see them in situ.
Hi,
Mark.
Hi. So what we've got here is our Blendy pens, and if pens are maybe not your thing, this is a great introduction into a completely unique craft, right? They're the only pens in the planet that allow you to blend two colours in such an easy way. So if I take a blue pen, now you have 10 pens, 8 specific colours, but the way you use these pens, you can end up with 56 colours in total. So what we do to blend, put my glasses on for this, is you give them a wee twist. It's as simple as this. You get an arrow here and an arrow here. So when I twist them together, what's happening now is my blue pen is dropping on top of my yellow pen. So when it goes on the paper now, I've swapped the colour over. And then as you colour down, you arrive back at the original colour. Now, the thing about Blendy pens is they always go back to the original colour. So you can now take the same pen. I'll take my blue. Now, in your box, you only get one blue pen. But what you can do is either use it to add colour to the other colours, or you can darken it down. So I'm going to add black to my blue here. So remember, all you do is twist about 5 seconds. But if you want to get a complete black colour over the blue, about 20 seconds. So we'll go on the paper now. And as you can see, I've swapped the colour over, and then once more, as you colour down, you arrive back at the original colour. Now, the ink itself is water soluble, so if you get it on your hands, clothes, worktops, it washes. Obviously, there's ways to set ink if you want to use them in fabric or use them on ceramics, MDF. They're fabulous for using over paper mache and great for decoupage, right? But watch. If I take my pen, my blue pen, and pop it into the blaster. Now, the blaster is derived from a history of airbrush tools, but you don't plug it in, there's no batteries required. What you do with this is literally just squeeze it, right? So if I squeeze this now, what it does is pumps air over the nib of the pen to get an airbrush effect, hence the blaster. So now when I use it with stencils, now stencils are a fabulous thing, right? To get you started with your Blendy pen set, we include 60 stencils. Now you can mix and match the stencils together. If card making's your thing, then it's fabulous for doing birthday cards, Christmas cards and the like. So that just gets you started, and then what you can start doing is making your own stencils or get other stencils. Now if you look at my blue pen, it's got a yellow top, right? Included in our set of pens is a pen that I call the Magic Pen. Now this is a colour changer which you can use to great effect to add extra texture to your pictures, right? Now when you use it directly on your paper, has no real effect at all. We'll come back to that. But when it goes over the ink that's on the paper, right, what it does is chops and changes the colour. So because you're blending your pens, I can now use my Magic Pen, my colour changer, and what I've got now is one pen which will give you multiple tones. So that will go down to yellow, because the blue goes yellow, but the black goes like a purpley colour. So that's a lovely sunset. Or we'll go over my yellow here. And that's somebody standing somewhere under a palm tree gazing at that lovely moon. Or, depending what age you are, secret message writing. Now also in your pen set today, we've got a pen called a detail pen. Now if you're into art and you like the idea of colouring, these pens here, you can write with them. They write almost like a roller ball, so they really do glide across the paper. And remember, they colour in, but they colour in almost as if you're mixing paint, but it's not. It's a water-soluble ink. But this pen here, this is your detail pen, and this is a pen you'll use to do your outlines before you start your colouring in, right? So just adding a wee bit of detail. Now, we do the whole set here tonight. You get 10 pens, but remember, those 10 pens will give you 56 colours, and they're for any age, absolutely for any age, from 3 to 103. We include 60 stencils, so you get 6 different cards which you pop out, and then you use them to colour in for your card making, for building up your pictures. And the stencils can just be the beginning of your picture. So this is a cityscape stencil that you get with it, but we've added the sun, you've got your sky, poppies here, and some lovely hillside. And we also include your Blasta airbrush, right? And this set is unique to Hochanda, so you can't get it anywhere else for the conceivable future. It's absolutely just for this channel today.
Lovely.
Fiona.
Thank you, Mark.
Pleasure.
Let's get Mark to tell his story again about Tony Hart. Those of you that remember Take Heart, as I do. So you are getting, as Mark explained, all of those beautiful pens. Now, you can cross-pollinate. This is why it gives you 56 beautiful different colours. And I just want to show you Jana. Jana, can I apologise for the mispronunciation of your name earlier? I think I christened you something else. Now, she's from the Czech Republic, a fantastic illustrator. And this is using the Blendy pens. Mark put her on the spot there a couple of days ago and said, God, I need some illustrations using the Blendy pens. And how fantastic. Now, the background is photoshopped in, granted, but this is all using the blender pens. Isn't that fantastic? So if you think about it, if we were to use, you know, how many different pens, you know, if you wanted to create that shadow, that 3D element, that lovely gradation from the orange into the red, I mean, you have several, how many sets of pens would you have to have in your kit? You can see the green into the yellow into the brown, that brown into the mustard gold there. Absolutely fantastic. So you can do it for some beautiful detailed work as well. And then again, this was just to show you some of the effects. I wish you could have heard what was going on in my ear, Mark, because my producer had all the same responses that I gave you earlier. When the magic pen came out, wow, oh, look at the magic pen. It was just sheer glee and joy. Yeah, absolutely, because that's the kind of reaction they have, whether you're 3 or 300. So much fun. And again, we're seeing some of the beautiful stencils here as well. And not to steal Mark's thunder, but it is made, the nibs, I was saying about my daughter, she can be a bit heavy-handed with the old, she does go through those colouring pens, but these have a lovely, strong nylon tip, which Mark will talk more about. So, you know, and in terms of durability and the length of which they'll last is phenomenal. And I want to show you the magic pen as well, because as Mark said earlier, it's got this fantastic chisel tip, which allows you to do almost like the calligraphy work as well, and that always cleans up as well. So every time you adhere it to the colours, it'll give a nice, it'll go on clean, and it doesn't matter that it's dry. That was the other thing you said earlier, didn't you? Because that was the demonstration Mark showed me, that when the ink was dry, you could just come back to it days later, weeks later, but Mark will talk more about that. I'm stealing all his thunder. So this is a fantastic set, £5 saving, exclusive to Hochanda, 60 of those beautiful stencils. You've got full clear step-by-step instructions, not that it's hard, because it just explains about just the twist. Great length and durability, but 56 colours. How many pens would you need to buy? Well, 56 obviously, but then you've got that detail pen and the blender pen as well. And I know there are other blending tools out there, but the cost difference is phenomenal. So £19.99, £797 444. Okay, let's go back to Mark.
Very good point. How many pens would you need to get 56 colours? If you didn't have my blended pens, 56.
Yeah.
Right, there's your answer.
Clues
right.
in the question, Fiona.
56. I've got 10 pens. Now remember how they work. You've got these lovely nibs. Now you can either get a very thick line, but if you enjoy the colouring in books, sometimes you need a very, very fine line as well. So if I just hold the pen directly, look at that, so you get a thick line or a fine line out the one nib. Now I'm going to blend these two colours together. I've got a lovely purple and I'm going to add brown to it. Remember, this is all you do. Give it a wee twist. And as I hold it, my brown ink is now drifting down over the purple pen. So when I start, there I'm brown, but then as you keep colouring, you end up back at your original colour, which in this case was purple, right? And that's my wee bumblebee, or it will be. Now remember, the ink's water soluble. The pens are vinegar based. That's the ink. so they don't evaporate like alcohol-based pens. So you have to physically use them up, and it takes a long time to use them up. They have a 3-year shelf life, so you could buy them today for yourself if you like the idea of crafting with pens that miraculously change colour and blend. But they make fantastic gifts, so you can put them away for Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, and remember, they really are for all ages. The nibs will write like a rollerball. Now, rollerball pens were developed by NASA for the space race, so that astronauts could actually write on any surface and upside down. So if you're writing with the pens, I've got this pen at a slight angle now, and hopefully you'll see the blue and the yellow merging. But remember, as you colour in, you end up back at your original colour again. Now, the blaster, what this does is allows you to turn one of my pens into an airbrush, right? Not a hairbrush. I've tried that, it didn't work, but an airbrush. So I pop my pen in like so and give this a wee squeeze, and it pumps air over the nib of the pen. So when you use it with stencils, right, now let me get a fresh bit of paper here, right? And what I'll do is I'll take my Cityscape stencil and just give this a quick go over. Now, if you're stenciling with the blaster and the blended pens, your pens will last longer again, because I'm using a lot less ink to get this effect here, because we're using the airbrush. Just invert this now and go again. As Fiona had mentioned, she mentioned Tony Hart. I first saw the precursor, that might be the word, to my blaster at a big show in London nearly 30 years ago, and it was getting demonstrated by the artist Tony Hart, and I was a massive fan, absolute massive fan of Tony Hart and Vision On. I can actually still do the Vision On signature. So I immediately bought the product then, which was called the Jet Snake. God, it is a long time ago. And it was almost like a foot pump, like a Lilo foot pump that you pumped, and then you held the nozzle, and as you're pumping, that pumped air over the nib of the pen. So this is easier again, right? So there's my sun. So you can see what I'm doing here. And then we'll add a wee bit of blue sky. So remember, anybody can use these pens from 3 to 103. And if you have a wee bit of an interest in art, you'll certainly be able to use them better than me, because I love them for doodling. So there, that's one I built earlier, one I made earlier, quickly for you. Now, finally, included in your set is the pen that we call the Magic Pen. Now, Magic Pens have been around for a long time. They're not a new thing. They've been around for 30, 40 years. But they're still great fun, and they still work really, really well. Remember, your ink is always active, so you could do some picture a month, 2 months ago, and then you take your Magic Pen over it, and what it does is brings out hidden colours. So this is absolutely fantastic for adding depth to your pictures. So a nice sunset, skylines, backdrops. But I have to be honest, my grandson loves it for doing secret messages, and who doesn't like secret messages, whatever age. Right? So pop my pen in there, and I know what you're thinking, wow. And finally, you get a detail pen. Now, the detail pen is a regular marker. Again, it's got this heavy duty nib, so I use this one for just adding a wee bit extra detail. So you're getting the whole set today. You get the pens, Magic Pen, Detail Pen, 56 colours out of one set of pens. We include 60 stencils with the set to get you going with stenciling, but as I'll show you in just a minute, you can use anything for stenciling. And we include the Blaster airbrush as well, and it's you can only get it in this channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mark. Absolutely exclusive to Hochanda. We love the Blastaway as well, because I was lamenting the fact to Mark earlier that something similar, not well, dissimilar, I should say, because it was battery operated, was given to us in a set, the whole thing just didn't work. It was such a faff and such a disappointment. Whereas this, it's very portable to take with you. And if you have other pens that fit there, they also can be slotted in and use your blast away with it. So I love that element that's given in there as well. Very durable. I think Mark said in the earlier show as well, you know, if you can't over twist it, you can't damage these. They'll only go so far in terms of touching. I must ask Mark as well, if you left, is there such a thing as leaving it for too long to mix?
You're always better putting them back in their box the way that, but no, they don't evaporate like regular pens. Problem with alcohol is alcohol evaporates. A lot of our pens are alcohol based, these aren't.
Yeah, and if I twist it, Mark, can I overdo the whole
no,
mixing?
My apologies. No, you can't. They're designed in such a way that no matter how much pressure you put onto them, the tips will only just touch.
Yeah,
right,
and if I hold it for 10 seconds instead of 5...
The more you hold it, the more ink you'll put on it. So you can take, like my blue pen, if I keep the black pen on top of the blue pen for 20, 25, 30 seconds, the blue pen will go black and then come back to blue. So it just depends how much...
longevity of what you need.
Yeah, it's not an exact science.
Yeah. Fantastic. No, that's fine. I mean, you've got step-by-step instructions. I'll just sort of ask the obvious questions. So it just sort of says, I think the 5 seconds is the kind of... yes, the guidance there, but to mix and match those. And then on the side, you've also got the lovely element of being able to just pop it in the side there to hold it, because you've got these little pockets there as well. So 56 amazing colours there, great durability, nylon nips. You've got that magic pen there and the detail pen. The blast away, again, don't need any batteries or anything. You could see the effect. We were calling it the Banksy effect earlier. And then you've got these lovely stencils. Let's take another look at those very briefly, because I've got my black card here. The other thing as well, Mark showed us earlier, was a book. There's a lot of colouring books, isn't there? I'll ask Mark to touch upon that, because these pens are non-toxic. And sometimes with colouring books, you have the problem of, you know, the seepage through to the page on the underside. That doesn't happen with these, but I'll let Mark talk a little bit more about that. So 60 stencils there, stars, arrows, squares, circles, ovals. You've got borders, palm trees, lush vegetation. We've got fruit, we've got porpoises, speedboats, a toucan there, and hearts and butterflies. And you use those over and over again because the card just soaks up the actual ink, as it were, which is non-toxic and water soluble. So we also said earlier, you know, if you wanted to get your water brush pen out, you could take these even further, because obviously the water will mix in as well. So just bear that in mind. Fantastic set, exclusive to Hochanda. You think about some of those blending tools, how much they actually are, and this fantastic price from Renard, $19.99 plus your stencils plus your blast away, $7.97 treble 4. Okay, we've got some other elements on the show. We've got the pink frog with the gold shimmer on it. Beautiful. You get card and paper in this set, 50 sheets of each. So these are A4. You get 50 to 120 GSM paper. And it has this, I don't know if you can see this gold shimmer on there, front and back. And then you get 50 of the card. Now that's £12 saving. It's a 7-day saver, £15, and then 8 o'clock Sunday morning that will change over 171505. We've got 2 of our scissors. If you like me, I do genuinely have a pair in the kitchen cupboard and then a pair upstairs, because I cannot be bothered faffing about to remember up and down the stairs. So 2 pairs always handy from Oakwood Craft. You're saving £6. They're black titanium coated, so that titanium means it won't rust, and super strength as well. So fantastic. £13.97, 073882. Great for your crafting and your card cutting and paper cutting. Micro dots now. So we've got the 5 sheets. So you can cut these to the size that you want. Obviously, double-sided. There's your peel-off, stick and take off as well. You can attach for your photos, which means the glue won't seep through and destroy anything that's really precious. And you've also got the 2 rolls as well. £17.71, £12 saving, 112317. Our lovely Tim Holtz card. Yeah, this is beautiful, double-sided, but we've also got on here, you see, you've got 6x6, 3x3 and 3x4, as well as the 12x12s. So if I just, what I did earlier is I sort of held it sideways. It's vintage, it's sort of sepia colours, but I wanted you to see that we've got the elements, but we've also got the other side, which is a larger bank of design, as it were. So you get 2 of each: script work, flowers, bird cages, portrait photos. You've got the botanicals. Really beautiful. As you know, with Tim Holtz, you get gorgeous quality, don't you? So great for your scrapbooking, great for your card making. Lots of variety in this book. Let me show you some of the different sizes. There we go, that we've got at the back as well that I mentioned. Lovely, lovely watercolour card again. Great with your Ren Art pens as well. It's slightly textured. I'm going to steal Mark's phrase earlier. He said orange peel. I was calling it hammered. That's the best way I could describe it, really. That's the kind of the texture on it. 300 GSM, so lovely quality. 50 sheets. I love watercolour card. £16 savings, so you know this is a time to get it in your stash. 8 o'clock Sunday, these will change over to other 7-day savers, so I just don't want you to miss out. 082 084, well worth a plug, and just to mention again so we know what's out there and what's available. Okay, right then, are you ready to go again, lovely Mark?
Of course.
There we go.
Right, okay, here we go. Now, as I say, with the blended pens, you have 10 pens in the set, but these will give you the equivalent of 56 different colours. The lovely thing about them is when you blend your pens, you get a lovely derogation of colour. I'll show you what I mean. If I take, I'll do some borders. These are lovely for the side of your jotters or your cards, right? So remember, we've got, I think the purple's a really, really nice purple. All the colours we've picked work beautifully together, right? So I'm going to add brown to my purple pen. We'll do a nice wee border here. So remember, all you do is give them a wee twist. You've got 2 arrows here. It's as simple as this. And as Fiona thankfully pointed out, I can't overdo this, right? The longer you hold the pens together, the more of the second colour you'll attach to the first pen, your bottom pen. But no matter how much pressure I apply, I can't damage your nibs, right? Which is great if you've got any young kids in the house, like my beautiful granddaughter Poppy, who's only 4, but she loves her blendy pens. So we've started brown, and then as you colour down and colour in, you arrive at purple. So it's this lovely, as I say, derogation of colour. If you were trying to do this with regular pens, even top quality markers, you'd need 4 or 5 pens to go from brown to purple, right? So we'll have a go at another mix here. Now remember, you can mix and match all the pens. So my red could go with the blue, the red could go with the purple, the red could go with the green. So a wee twist here. And now we've started green, but then as you colour down and colour in, you arrive back at the original colour. And Fiona had showed you my friend Jana. Jana's from the Czech Republic, and she's an illustrator, and she absolutely done fantastic things in a very short period of time. I gave her the pens. I needed some good artwork for the show, since I'm just a doodler, and Jana came up with some fabulous artwork. Add a wee bit of black to my green. Now the nibs are nylon, so they're lovely to colour with, but they're also nice to write with. Now remember, this is a green pen. I've got it slightly on the angle there, but if you look here, just keep going. I think that's a lovely effect there, and you arrive back at the original colour. So that's how you get with your blends. Now remember, your colour changer, your magic pen will bring out the purple in the black pen, the yellow in the green pen. And the nib is etched, right, so you can have a lovely thick line or a very fine one, right? So when you're using it for borders, look at that lovely effect there as we go from the pink right through to the green. Remember, that's purple and brown as the background. If this goes directly onto the ink, it obviously brings out the hidden colours, so you get all sorts of effects, right? Or you use it directly onto the paper for what my grandson loves to do, which is secret messages. Now the other pen in the box is your detail pen. Now your detail pen is what you use for doing your outlining before you use my pens to colour in, or just use it for doing a little bit of highlighting. And also, with your set, you get 60 stencils, and you can use the stencils on top of each other to build up some great pictures. These are fabulous for your card making, because you get numbers, so you can certainly do birthday cards. And you get your blaster. Now the blaster works with fresh air, so you don't have to plug it in. There's no batteries required, so literally you can take it anywhere. So when I squeeze, I pop my pen in. Now make sure the pen is all the way down over the nozzle for the best contact. And all you do is give it a wee squeeze and it pumps air over the nib of the pen. So now when you use it with stencils which are provided, you can use it with any stencils, you can make stencils. As I say, what Jamie John likes to do is secret messages, and then you go over your secret message to bring out the hidden detail. I'll just jazz that up a wee bit with my detail pen. That's about as good as it gets for me. So you get the whole set, you get your pens, 10 pens, but that gives you 56 colours. 3-year shelf life. Now that doesn't mean they'll last you for 3 years. It means they could last you for 3 years, but they do last an awful long time. So you can buy these pens today, tonight, as a special and put them away for Christmas gifts, birthday gifts next year. Right, so they're just not drying out in the box. You have to physically use them up. We pop in 60 stencils to get you going with your stenciling. Now these aren't plastic, they're not vinyl, they're card, so they absorb the ink, so you just let them dry and use them over and over and over and over and over again. And you've got your blaster. Now the blaster will turn your blended pens into an airbrush, so you don't need a compressor, you don't need mains, power, batteries, anything. It's just literally just squeezing it, it pumps air over the nib of the pen. And we're doing the whole set tonight here on Hochanda. It's a special, so you can't get them anywhere else but here.
Thank you, Mark. Yes, indeed, exclusive. What I love about watching the demonstrations Mark's give us, so you just want to go yourself, don't you? You're just so excited by them, and the saturation of the colour is just so rich, and they're non-toxic as well. They're water-soluble, so very user-friendly as well for the younger members if they want to take those into school. So 56 colours that you can blend, amazing. Whether you're like Jana, an illustrator, or indeed a doodler like Mark, or you know you want to colour in your colouring books at home. So many fantastic opportunities there for a mere $19.99. Now we've got our Spring Saver event happening as well. We can save, get a voucher to spend £5 tomorrow if you spend in any show today, providing you spend over 30 tomorrow, and that will run until 6 o'clock Tuesday. But also you can gain by being a Freedom Club member. So let's hear more from Alex.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you will benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And you know the best bit? You can cancel any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you will also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom member discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Just look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 10,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being a part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm now going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
It's lovely because you have the special offers, don't you, that give you a nice discount off, sometimes up to 20%.
I don't have to worry about the postage. I can spend a £5 on something that I've seen as and when I've seen it, or I can spend 20 or 30 or £50. It doesn't matter.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see? You could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no ongoing monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 88888. So don't forget, you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and a members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Indeed, lots of benefits to be had, and those savings in certain shows as well, and unlimited standard delivery for the month. Yes, indeed. So we're talking about the Ren Art Blendy pens, exclusive to Hochanda. You know, you think about the prices of other blending tools and what they can be. These are great in terms of cost effectiveness, in terms of if you think I wanted to give them a go, or they just look like great fun because you've got your blast away as well. And I love the fact that with them we've got that magic pen. It just brings me sheer joy. I don't know why, but it does. And what it's got on the end there is it gives you the colour of each of the blender pen that it will change to with the magic pen once you use that. And of course you can cross-pollinate these colours across the pens, and you know, for longevity it says just to restore all the pens back to the position with the lids on, but they're not alcohol based, they're non-toxic, they're water based. So yeah, great durability, great longevity, and you've got 56 totals that you can blend. Like Mark said, you know, you can't go wrong in terms of the using of them. Simple 4 steps there. In terms of the twist, it won't let you go in the wrong direction. And, you know, once that blender's run out, it restores back to its original colour, so you can't muddy them. And you know how some nibs, when you use blending colours, once you've gone from the yellow into the red, it's kind of always muddied it then, slightly. So it's very hard to get back to that original purity, but with the blendy pens, you actually do. And then we've also got those 60 fantastic stencils, extra bonus there as well. Mark said, you know, you can use your own stencils. You might have stencils at home anyway. So we've got flora and fauna, we've got butterflies, people, speedboats, borders, stars, cityscapes, numbers, and then we've got the blast away as well. Such a simple tool, but no batteries needed. Very versatile to take with you. And you know, you can be doing your really professional cards. This is Mark's other half, his lovely lady there, his lovely wife, created this card for his birthday. And then we were talking about Jana, the illustrator. So, you know, we can go from the amateur to the professional. I'm not saying that Mark's wife is an amateur or anything like that. She loves her art. But for someone like myself, or if you just want to doodle, if you just want to colour your art books or anything like that, they give you that ability. So we can really, well, we can straddle all the capabilities there with fantastic blendy pens. Okay then, let's hear a little bit more from Mark.
Thank you, thank you. Now, about the paper, one of the problems that can sometimes arise with regular heavy markers, and certainly alcohol-based markers, is if your paper is quite light, what can happen is the ink will always drift through to the other side, which can be a bit of a problem with these type of colouring in books, which are very, very popular. But with blendy pens, because of this unique nib and the type of ink that's in them, that doesn't happen. So you can colour in every page there. Now you can use them on any type of paper. So it can be very, very light paper, 80 GSM, the type of paper you'd buy for a regular printer. Or you can use it in 200 GSM paper, so it makes no difference at all. Now remember, you get stencils, but just give you a bit of an idea of stenciling. What is stenciling? Well, it was a technique which has made the artist Banksy very, very famous and very, very wealthy, so maybe you could become the next Banksy. So what I've done with this here is I've torn a piece of paper, right, so we're going to do a hillside here. Now I'll just use my blaster, but I'll change the colour a wee bit. So I've got a black and a green pen here. So remember, you just give them a wee twist. So at the moment I'm adding black ink to a green pen. If I'm invited back here to show my pens off again, I work very, very hard with my friend Jana, so I can actually produce some good art for you. But listen, they're for any age, remember, from the novice like me to the professional. So you can see what I've did there, all right? Now I'll move my stencil just a wee bit more colour here. So I've just torn a piece of paper. So this is where I live is just outside Clydebank, which is outside Glasgow, and I stay in a place called Kilpatrick. And in Kilpatrick you have the Kilpatrick Hills. So that's what I look out onto every time I look out my back window. So this is a kind of Kilpatrick Hills, right? Remember, we're using the pens to blend, and then I'm using the blaster to overlay. Now, look at that. I think that's a great effect. And what I'll do is I'll take one of my stencils, my favourite stencil is my cityscape. So it's an outline of a city, and just add a wee bit of colour in here. So if you're like your card making, your decoupage, one of the great things about the pens, now you've maybe seen them at the many craft shows I've done over the years with them. If you can get close enough to the stand. My darling wife Andrea and I tend to be very busy at these shows. So we've been working with them for years. So depending on what your craft is, you will really enjoy using these pens. And as I say, one of the nice things about the pens is they're odourless. Because one of the problems with a lot of pens, certainly felt tip pens, is if you're working in quite a confined area, it might be a bedroom, a kitchen, your craft room, some pens really smell, right? They can be quite a toxic smell. Well, these are virtually odourless. At best, you'll get a slight hint of vinegar, but don't put them on your chips, right? So there we go. We've got my wee cityscape with my Kilpatrick Hills, lovely sky, and just to remind you, all you do to get your pens to blend is you take your pens, pop them together like so. You can't damage the pens by twisting them together. So I'm now adding blue ink to my yellow pen, and depending on how long you hold it, depends how much blue ink you add to your yellow pen. Blue over black, black over green. And this could be a lovely skyline. So now you're getting this derogation of colour as we've started with the blue, and as you keep blending down, you end up back at the original colour. With any mix of colours, so blue and yellow, obviously you get green. Now, in your set, you also get a pen that we call the Magic Pen. Now, the Magic Pen is a colour changer. And if you look at the different pens we have here, my purple pen has a pink top, whereas my brown pen has a green top. Now, Magic Pens have been around for a good long time. They've always been a great selling product, great product to use. But because we're using this Magic Pen technology and blending the pens as well and using an airbrush, the results are really fantastic. So we've popped in there, and that's that lovely purple. And now when I pop my Magic Pen on its own it doesn't have any obvious colour to it, but when it hits the ink that's on the paper, it brings out these hidden colours. So I can now add lights to my cityscape. I'm hoping you can see that. Change a wee bit of detail on my mountains. Remember, we've been colour changing here. Just adding a wee bit extra depth. Nice borders. Or, depending on your age, everyone likes a secret message. So watch, pop my pen in here, give this a wee squeeze, and wow. Or mum, depending on what way you're looking at. So you get the whole set. You can remember, you can make your own stencil. All I did was tear up a bit of paper. Here's another good wee one here, which I've used many times before. Now I can now use the back of this paper. The ink hasn't bled through, so you're getting more than one use with your paper. So say some of the heavy alcohol-based pens just bleed right through. That's unavoidable. Have a look at this. A4, Hafton 2, I think that goes to A5 now. And this is one I haven't done for a wee while. So I'll just use my blaster here, just to give you a wee effect. Move that to one side. And maybe you won't get to Egypt, your holidays this year. So you can recreate it using your pens and just a bit of paper there. Right. So when you get your 10 pens, that gives you 56 colours. 60 stencils, but you can mix and match your stencils for doing birthday cards, Christmas cards, the lot. We also include the blaster as well, Magic Pen and Detail Pen, and the whole set is exclusive to Hochanda. So,
yeah, and a great affordability in terms of the price as well. I love that. You think about how much those 56 pens would cost you originally. Think about the fun that you're going to have with the misting of the blaster. No batteries needed. And plus the stencils as well, plus your Magic Pen, plus your defining pen there as well. The possibilities are endless for a mere $19.99. I just know that you're going to get these out and have a lot of fun with them, no matter what your age, even if you're doing a professional artwork, to just having a bit of a doodle or doing a bit of a Banksy. 79744. So you get the pack of the 10 pens, you get the 60 stencils, and you get one of the blastaways as well. Absolutely brilliant. Plus simple, easy to follow instructions. I like Mark's idea of, you know, a great gift. They've got a 3-year shelf life, so if you want to get them now, Clayna was getting ready for her designs for Christmas. I know that's, should I even say that word? But, you know, if you're thinking, actually, do you know what? I don't know if we're still going to be locked down in July. I'm already thinking, Jez's birthday. Let's get it sorted. Yeah, thinking ahead. So great durability, and I just know you're going to have a lot of fun with those and create beautiful artwork. On a serious note. 797-444 exclusive to Hochanda. Let's just remind ourselves of some of the extras on the show today. We've got our 7-day savers, which will change 8 o'clock Sunday morning. So this is the Pink Frog. You get 50 of the card. You get 50 of the A4 120 GSM paper. It's got a gold sheen to it. So with the card and the gold paper insert, you know, you could be making those very expensive invitations or those mantle pleaser in terms of your cards. £15, that's a £12 saving. 171505. Then, of course, our lovely oak wood craft scissors made with the titanium. So we're talking lightweight, which is important. Great durability. That's what you get with your titanium. And then you've also got these fantastic ergonomic, beautiful handles, as it were, with the rubbers for you as well. So, you know, it needs to be comfortable. But I like it because you can have a pair upstairs and a pair downstairs as well. Yeah, beautiful. £13.98, 073 881. Our micro dots, perfect for scrapbooking, perfect for those precious moments that you want to capture and to give that invisible mount. And because they come in the sheets, you can cut that down to whatever size you so desire, from the smallest to the largest. So it just peels off, and then you take off the other side as well. 5 sheets, but then we've also got 2 of the 9mm rolls as well. So you can use that as your red liner tape as well. But great tackiness on those micro dots. Big saving on those, £17.71 instead of £29.71, 112317. And our lovely Tim Holtz card. Now this has the 12x12 papers. It also, if you look at the bottom there, has the 6x7s. I can't read it, forgive me, upside down. The 6x6, the 3x3s and the 3x4s. So a lot of sheets in there. 36 sheets in total. You get all the sizes. If I just quickly show you the back there, you can see you've got the smaller postcard sizes and inserts. You've got the larger banks of design, and then you've got almost like collage images as well. Sepia vintage birds, sepia photos, feathers, numbers, script work. Really beautiful. Tim Holtz, as we know, great quality. Big saving on that, £24.99, 733881. And last but not least, our watercolour card, 300 GSM, 50 sheets in total. Lovely sort of hammered effect on the watercolour card. If you were watching with Matthew Palmer earlier, maybe you were inspired to do some more painting. You don't necessarily need your canvas then if you've got your lovely quality watercolour card. And that's a big saving. That's better than half price. You're saving £16. So this is the time to get it in your stash. £12.60, 08284. Now, I don't know if he remembers, but I don't know if he can actually. I challenged Mark to his your Hockney tree. Did you get any further inspiration, Mark, with your Hockney tree?
My what?
Your Hockney tree.
No, right, yeah. And that, I was. I'll maybe I'll go at one of my. I'll try and do one now.
Okay, I'll put you on the spot there.
My David Hockney tree. Yeah, let's have a wee go. Right now, when I. Can I do a Hockney tree upside down? Probably not. When I was younger, one of the things I used to like doing was trees, right? So keep my glasses on with this, right? So I knew the tree had its, the branches would always come out. So we've got our David Hockney tree. You put me on the, I should have maybe tried doing a motorbike. Now if David is watching, then forgive me. But in saying that, I'm not using a computer. He done it on an iPad, didn't he?
Did he really?
Yeah,
he did.
That.
Cheeky.
Yeah. So forgive me, it's been a while since. Lovely pens for doing it. Add a wee bit more purple here. Fiona, I will train the next time to do my David Hockney tree.
Can I just confess, I actually don't know what it looks like. So as far as I'm concerned, Mark, that is a perfect replica.
Right, yeah. Believe it or not, I'll now turn this around, so get ready, cameras. He had one in one of the newspapers, and that was a wee bit like it, right? I don't know if you can see that was my David Hockney tree. And then you can add, depending on what season you're going through, you can start to add your buds and then your leaves. And yeah, David Hockney, thank you for that. Right. Here, listen, keeping with that, I'll just remind you how my pens work. I think that's actually all right, considering it's been a long time since I've attempted to do a tree. I used to like climbing trees as well. Remember, your pens, what you can do with your pens is you pick any two pens and give them a wee twist together, right? And don't forget, I was reared on Vision On. So when I was younger, I used to love watching Vision On. And one of the stars of Vision On was Tony Hart, right? And Tony really taught me a lot about colouring, right? Really taught me a lot about art. So when I happened upon him demonstrating a product which eventually became the blaster, it was called the Jet Snake. My daughter, who was only 4 at the time, and I got one at the big exhibition in London, and it was absolutely fantastic, right? So the Jet Snake was a foot pump, like you blow up a Lilo, right? And you would press the foot pump, and what it did was pushed air up to the nozzle, which was just a nozzle like this, and then he had regular pens in, and because you're pumping air, it pushed air over the nib of the pen and literally gave you this fabulous airbrush effect. So what we've managed to do over the years is make it even simpler. So this is my blaster. So what I do is I take my blendy pen and pop it into blaster, but rather than pumping, we don't plug it in, there's no batteries required. All you do is give this a wee squeeze. I think actually I'll put a green pen and I'll add some colour to my tree, my David Hockney tree, right? My Banksy, right? So what this does is pushes air over the pen to give you this airbrush effect. So now when you add it to your pictures, there we go. You can use this with stencils, make your own stencils. You get 60 stencils with the pack anyway, right? Add a wee bit more colour to that there, hopefully. And watch this. Now remember, your ink itself is water soluble. The pens have got a 3-year shelf life, so they don't dry up. You have to physically use them up, and they're almost odourless, which is very important if you're working in quite a tight, confined area, if it's your craft room or something in a bedroom. Some pens really do smell, but these, they just don't at all. If you do get them in your hands, closed worktops, they wash off, but obviously take precautions. And every pen has got a dual pigment ink in it. It's very clever. So if you look at my purple pen, it's got a pink top. My yellow pen's got a red top. So what this pen does here, the colour changer, the magic pen, it's etched, so you can get a lovely thick or a fine line with it. But has no obvious colour to it itself. But when it hits the ink that's on the paper, it brings out these secret colours. Right? So you can see that lovely mix. So the green is going yellow, but the brown's going green, right? So I can now use this for doing borders, backdrops. This is my wee sunset. By the way, the weather in Scotland today was absolutely horrific.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Beautiful here. Right?
Yeah.
So there's the sunset I saw earlier on, right? I'll add some colour to my tree, right? Look at that there. So you can see another wee switch. So I used a dark green and the light green here together, and the dark green goes red but the light green goes yellow, so you get this lovely mix of colours here. And don't forget, everyone can do secret messages with the pens, which is fun at any age. And then you go over it. I can't remember where I've done this secret message. There you go. That should have been a happy smiley face. So you get the whole set. Quite an interesting demonstration there, not one that I've ever done before. You get the pens. One set of pens will give you 56 colours. You get that magic pen. Your detail pen is for doing your outlining or for adding a little bit of detail to your work. So you get a black detail pen as well. We are including, for your benefit, 60 stencils. But hey, I haven't used any stencil here, right? And one of my stencils, remember, was a bit of A4 paper, right, which we just cut in half to give you my pyramid effect. But you get 60 stencils and you get the airbrush and everything for any age group from 3 to 103. And if you've never really used stencils before, or maybe you don't use pens, right, for colouring, maybe use pencils, at the price, it's really worth taking advantage of the offer. You're getting the whole set as an exclusive here to Hochanda.
Fantastic. Yeah, so we have got the ability to blend, we've got the ability to the air spray, to change the colour, all in that one pack of 56 colours in total. Absolutely amazing. Exclusive to Hochanda for $19.99, $7.97, treble 4. So I would say, Mark, we've probably got about 4 minutes. So can you show me, perhaps in 2 minutes, what's the one thing everybody always asks you about the pens, or is there anything very quickly you want to show me about them? Or because I know you've done lots and lots of craft fairs. You've worked for these guys for over 30 years. This offer, by the way, is exclusive to Hochanda the first time today.
Yeah.
So
it's the only place you can get them. A demonstration I do 100 times a day to show these pens off is to cover all the bases, right? In fact, I'm going to use black here. The pens themselves you can use as regular pens. The nibs are nylon, so they write beautifully. So if you are into calligraphy, they're a beautiful pen for that. So put one pen here, I'll pop this here. You pop them together, and that's, you're going to blend your colours. So you give them a little twist. So my black could go over the blue, go over the yellow, go over the green 100 times a day. They'll always go back to their original colour. The pens are non-toxic. They don't dry up. You have to physically use them up. Today, they come with the blaster. Now this is fantastic. You don't plug it in. There's no batteries required. Just pop this on and give it a squeeze. And the blaster turns your blended pen into an airbrush, so you don't have to use paint or airbrush compressors. That does it for you. They come complete with 60 stencils, although really you could use a doily as a stencil, a bit of string, an old penny, right? But we give you 60 stencils to get you started. And when you use a blended pen, stencils and your blaster, then you could be the next Banksy. Or you might be Banksy, I don't know. And also in your set you get your magic pen. The magic pen doesn't have any colour to it. What this is designed specifically to do is change colour. So you've got all these different colours hidden. So when I use the magic pen directly onto the paper, nothing there. Look at that. And then go over it with your blends for your big reveal. So the whole set just works beautifully together. It really, really works beautifully together. Your pens, your stencils, your airbrush, all you need is paper, and it will work with any type of paper, from 80 GSM up to 200 GSM. It works with anything.
Fantastic.
I hope you'll enjoy them.
Succinctly put there. Thank you, Mark. I really put you on the spot there, especially with your Hockney tree. You mentioned it earlier, you see, so it stuck in my mind. I thought, I'm dying to see this Hockney tree. I'll have to go and research that now. Please don't miss out on this fantastic offer. As you know, Mark did come all the way down from Glasgow. I'm so pleased though, because I think that's such a fantastic product. Something that you could just have, do some really beautiful illustrations with them, have fun with them. As Mark kept saying, from 3 to 100, it doesn't matter what your age, these pens can diversify and do so much more than a normal felt tip, or even when you think about some of the blending tools out there, how expensive they are. £5 off there. 56 colours, all those extra elements as well with your stencils as well, and your blaster. $19.99. Enjoy. Can't wait to see the artworks created by them. I think it's an absolute fabulous product, but you'll have to, the proof is in the pudding when it arrives at your house. 797 444. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be showing the repeats overnight, and we'll be going live again tomorrow morning at 7. So enjoy your evening, and thank you very much to Mark.
Thank you.
Yes, we're going to revisit the Kleina Palmer one-day special, and then we've got crafting with Clarity, and then we'll be showing you Mad Hatters after that. Have a great evening, and we'll see you live at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Now, it's really good to have your company and to let you know that there have been a few little changes here at Hochanda. For a short while, we weren't able to ship over to America, so that meant that you were missing out on all of those wonderful goodies that we're able to bring to you here at Hochanda. Well, good news, we have resumed those orders coming to you overseas. COVID-19 meant that we couldn't fly them out to you, but of course that has changed. But something I do need to let you know is that sadly we've had to increase that post and packing per item. So it's gone up to $12.95, unfortunately. But good news, Freedom membership has remained the same at $19.99. What that means is you can place an order as often as you like during that calendar month. You could even place an order every single day, and there's no minimum and no maximum to those orders either. So it gives you the opportunity to take advantage of all those fabulous deals, those wonderful opportunities that we bring you here at Hochanda, now shipping again to you out in America. So take advantage of that. Make sure you become a Freedom member though. Take advantage of that saving.
Hi, I'm Rob from Add Some Sparkle. My wife Jackie and I have been running Add Some Sparkle since 2010 as a small family business. We're both very passionate about papercraft in general, and Jackie's particularly passionate with paper embroidery, which is one of the main things we focus on now. Add Some Sparkle produce paper embroidery kits and products, which is taking a very old and traditional Victorian craft, bringing it up to date with a modern twist in the designs we use. And what's really special for me is the fact that we can get paper embroidery to a wider audience through working with Hochanda. The future for Add Some Sparkle is we'd love to keep working with Hochanda to be able to bring more exciting and new products. We're looking at hopefully bringing some paper embroidery books out onto the market to add to the kits that we already produce and bring. So make sure you don't miss our Add Some Sparkle shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Katrina from Rowan Dean. We're a small family business that design embroidery kits. Embroidery has always been my passion, and I'd love to show you how to do some of the stitches and some of the kits. We're based in Derbyshire, and I'm really inspired by the landscape and flora of Derbyshire, and I think other people will be too. Our kits are really easy, and I hope they inspire you to have a go at stitching. Since we've been on Hochanda, we've had a great time. Everybody's been really friendly and really good. We've met loads of people all around the country who watch Hochanda and find it really inspiring. Don't forget to join me on my Rowan Dean shows on Hochanda.